Patrice O'Neill in studio.
Good morning.
Good morning, Patrice. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I was listening to the replay, and I was getting feedback from the show yesterday, and what a lot of people liked was when we were talking to Blue, the homeless guy, because we're going to do the homeless shopping spree again this year.
Yep.
And we all decided to plug our noses, except for Keith the cop, who couldn't figure out what the hell was going on in the studio, by the way. That was kind of even funny on the replay.
He brings them, you know. What are you going to do?
I know. I like the guy.
He brings them.
He understands what this is about. You got to take your beating.
That's why he's a cop and not on the radio.
But, I mean, when everyone else around you is plugging their nose and going, so whoa, and then all of a sudden Keith's like, let me ask you a question. It's so obvious he's not playing along. I'm like, Jesus, Keith.
The joke is we're all plugging our nose.
Yeah, exactly. This is really pretty basic. But then when we went from plugging our noses to trying to talk like Flavor Flav Black.
And it happened.
Yeah.
It happened like, how did it happen? And I think I followed Opie because I'm like, wait a minute. It went from, ooh, this stinks to, hey, baby, let me take it. Everybody turned into a pimp.
What the fuck? What are you doing here, brother?
Well, know what it was?
Yeah.
I realized when I plugged my nose that I wasn't getting the full effect. So I was like, all right, I'll just do a little of this now.
Oh, man.
and then we just
got me doing a caricature of a black man.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
What? Did I just do a white guy's impression of a black guy?
You sure did, Patrice.
Hey, baby.
What happened? Oh, that was a lot of fun. Yesterday's show was a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun all week long. Patrice has been killing for us.
Yeah. Having a good time.
Absolutely. Well, we have lots to do today. But I guess we got to begin with the assault on the media that just entertained the hell out of us for like 15 minutes in the back office.
We have fun with it. Channel 7 here in New York. Their morning news with Billy Boy, the weather guy.
The Steve and Bill Show.
Steve and Bill. Steve Bartlestein, is that his name?
Steve Bartlestein. It's been reported, maybe a gay gentleman.
I don't know.
Who had some problems with some smoking of a drug.
Yeah, that
Where's
could have
Ben? I don't feel like getting sued today.
You still will if Ben says it.
Why? No, Ben's pretty accurate with the info from the newspapers. It's all alleged, I guess.
Yeah.
But he was stalking a...
there's a carriage footage. Look, she can't get it out. How about taking your baby out of the carriage? Like right there, grab... Oh, she did?
Oh, my God! Wait, the kid's still in there?
No, it looks like she dragged the kid out of the carriage when the train started moving. A stroller wheel gets caught in a subway door, and this woman's trying to get it out, and then the train starts moving. She pulls, see the kid flops on the floor.
Oh, okay.
But now some other woman is, like, holding on to the carriage,
For
and
dear life.
They're being dragged down the platform. Some of the funniest footage of the day.
Can we get that audio, please, for the radio program?
Put Benny Hill music to it.
That was just on, what is it, Good Morning America, ABC, please, we need that. Wow, that is some... Was that in here in New York?
I gather.
It looked like a New York subway.
We got cameras down there like that,
Could you imagine, man, all of a sudden your kid is being dragged away like that?
Oof.
Wow.
Gotta just get him out of the carriage. It's like your car stopped on the tracks and you hear that nah, nah. You gotta get the fuck out of the car.
Yeah.
You don't just sit there. Get the fuck out. Pull your kid out. Watch the stroller go. How much is a stroller?
She was too concerned to save the stroller as well.
You sure the mother wasn't someone that worked at WNEW?
Wait a minute. I'm not quite getting it.
I am.
I hope he got it.
I am.
Is he? He's debating on whether to give him a...
I'm looking down here.
No, that was good. Anthony, that would be a mistake. He's going with an obscure reference.
Very.
Do you remember the story? This goes back about 3 or 4 years ago. Where some dope was on the subway platform. And
oh, God,
And we've all done this. It's like, where the fuck is the subway? You lean out and you're looking down the track like, where is it? Oh, okay.
Dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, and you usually see the lights and like, all right, it's coming. Then you step back.
You look for your train. Yeah, you kind of look down the track for your train.
Well, this dope, and it was on the front page, I think, of the Post. He's looking like this, right? Where the fuck is the train? And gets hit in the back of the head because the train was coming the other way.
The other direction.
He was looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
I know what Ben's talking about.
He's looking left. The train's coming from the right.
Patrice, this is what makes the story funny. We're like, this guy's got to be the stupidest person alive. He's on the front page. Who the fuck would look the wrong way when they're on a subway platform? We just killed this kid, right? Killed him. And he had his own problems because he got hit by a fucking train, right? Turns out it's the receptionist of the radio station that we're working at. Her kid.
is that dumb.
And she listens to the show every day, so I think she was either in the hospital or upstairs hearing our whole rap about it.
Ouch.
I forgot what happened, but someone ran in the room and they're like doing the
we were told to stop talking about that
Stop
subject.
talking about it like
but it's and people kill me because what you know her right now. It's like your kid's not dumb. It's like that gives you grounds to go, wow. Now I have such a close connection with this idiot. It's like now we get to know what happened to you, sweetie, to raise such a goddamn fool. You know how bad I want to. I'm telling you, do you get those intrusive thoughts sometimes where you just go, ooh, you got to smack them out your head? Like if you hold a baby, a lot. Like I don't want to hold little kids.
Never.
Because I get that feeling. Touchdown.
Just slam them into the ground.
Yeah. So I'm glad I'm not the only idiot. But when I see people doing dumb shit like peeking over the edge, you just want to go. Boop, just to see what it's like to just kill somebody.
You are absolutely right. There are situations you'll be in, and there's nothing actually holding you back from doing just the craziest shit. Like, you'll be at a wedding and go, I could run up and just tackle the bride and just, like, punch the mother in the face. And like, there's nothing stopping me.
But you know what you have? You have a natural pill.
Bit of sanity.
You have a pill. Like, some people have to take a pill. So when you go, man, I should just throw this motherfucker in front of the train. Naturally, you have a pill that goes, nah, don't do that, dude.
Right.
And you go, all right, cool, thanks, pill.
The naturally occurring chemical that your body makes. That some people got to take a pill.
I used to do that at live TV tapings. I would go see like Phil Donahue. One time I saw Bill Maher in L.A. and I'm in the audience and I'm going, it would be real easy just jump over this rail and tackle the dude. And I would really start trying to figure it out in my head. Like, this would be a lot of fun to do.
But live TV, that's one thing also. And you being a radio personality, you get some press out of it.
I was barely a radio personality back then. It was more about just something stupid to think about while I was sitting in the audience bored out of my mind.
I'll have like I'll be online at a supermarket. And I'm waiting, I got a handful of groceries or something, and there could be like this 85-year-old woman there, and I'll look at her and go, I bet I could break her jaw right off her face. Like, it's so frail and thin and like 90 years old. I go, one fucking punch, as hard as I can, it would fly off her face.
You just gave her a grown man punch.
And just the shock on her face, like before she hit the ground and died, would just be...
When she just shattered?
Oh, it would break every bone in her fucking face.
If you punch her, she looked like one of the Lost Ark, the dudes from Raiders of the Lost Ark when they
right before they melted. Yeah, right.
Boom!
It's like, and you sit there and go, there's nothing that could stop me.
It's weird, but you got a natural
But you would never, and let me just assure people, I would never do anything like that. This will never happen. I'm just saying it's there.
And do not hold
those
little kids.
Evil thoughts. Yeah, little kids.
Little babies.
You'll hold a kid and go, God, you could just grab him by the feet and swing his head into a wall.
It's evil.
And just watch the terror of the mother, like, just make it.
It is what it is. But you never did it.
No,
but it's just like
evil.
I remember when I had it I was 14, and this girl was like, I just had a baby. You want to hold it? I go, nah. And she gave it to me, and I'm just in my head going, bitch, take this back. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to go play basketball, but I'm thinking, I'm going to punt this motherfucker as far as I can. It's like...
Or just grab his legs and like a wishbone. And just tear him in two.
Jesus, Anthony. That's some weird shit, but it is what it is,
well, Anthony doesn't like kids, so it's...
yeah, okay, that might happen. So I'll put that in the maybe category.
His dreams are a little more twisted than most.
It's a weird, intrusive, weird thing that you're lucky that you don't have to take medicine to stop it from happening.
Well, what amazes me, walking around the streets of New York, you see all this shit going on where people are so close to just beating the crap out of each other, but they never do.
They say New York City.
But you see the anger on a daily basis, like, someone bumping into you on the sidewalk, a cabbie cutting you off. All that shit goes on around you. And you're like, man, I'm surprised more people aren't dying or getting into ridiculous fights on the streets of New York.
It's the weirdest city. It's the loneliest city where there's so many people.
So many people.
I think so many people in their own.
You're just individuals.
They said move to New York if you want to be lonely with everybody else.
Completely individuals.
Look at all the lonely people.
You never see, in New York, aside from tourists, any groups of people. We are all individuals. going to and from work. Maybe two guys will be talking about business down the sidewalk, but you'll never see a group of people doing anything.
It's such a lonely and you never see car accidents in New York City.
Except an
With
errant
all the
cab that
horrible shit that goes on in the city, you never see nothing horrible.
Yeah, but when they do crack up, they're good.
It's usually a cab, you know.
Taking out a magazine stand.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff. The front of a Gap store.
Or something.
It's always some horrific thing when it does happen.
It's crazy. It's stupid.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Barreling down the sidewalk, taking out tourists.
And I love it, but it's just a psycho city, man. And so you can see this stupid Chinese lady. Well, it's not her fault, but
poor bitch. There with the little carriage wheel stuck in the train door, and she just lost her mind.
Open those slitty eyes, bitch. There's a train. There's a train coming.
That thing is going to leave, lady. Take your baby out. That fucking train is leaving. Your baby wheel in there or not, it's going.
Yeah, they're not stopping for anything. We got the audio of the story here.
And another look at that terrifying ordeal for a South Korean mother. A surveillance camera shows Lee Chang-hee pushing her baby stroller onto the subway. Then the doors close, and the subway starts to move. Frantically, the mother and another woman try to pull the baby out as they're dragged along the platform. Her coat was caught in the door. She finally is free when the subway stops. Chang-hee said during those terrifying moments she felt she had stood in front of death. Most importantly, both mother and baby are okay. It's amazing when you see those pictures that we just received.
Thank goodness.
Wait, so that was South Korea?
Was it Korea? They have subways over there?
Yeah, they don't have them in North Korea.
Well, that was in Korea.
Was it Korea?
I don't know.
She was just a Korean woman.
Can you play that again?
They never said where that was.
South Korean woman.
A South Korean woman? That had to be New York. That was New York City.
That looked like New York, right? Well, we'll find out.
No Korean train station.
No, hell no. They don't
train stations down there.
And then they wouldn't have the name.
No.
Like,
yeah, already.
They would go in Korea. Some Korean bitch just got caught in the train.
Yeah, right.
Take like a month before we even got the footage.
And that's the
what are we in 1937?
That's the loneliness of the city.
Well, for Korea.
All right. No, South Korea, the info gets out.
Yeah.
It's North Korea we don't know much about. We got to talk about the assault on the media. That's where we began. But that's how good we are, man. We were going to do one thing, all of a sudden we see a clip on TV, and we do this whole other thing.
Right back.
We like to acknowledge how good we are.
How do you not?
Because our egos beat it.
Oh, it's nothing but low self-esteem around in my life, including myself. I'm such a...
And it's just horrible.
Oh, that poor woman. No one heard her.
Like that fucking woman from Platoon. That must have been what it sounded like.
That's this lonely city. People just watch this poor goddamn...
this poor woman sitting there, and what are we doing? Just kind of chuckling.
Just chuckling at this poor woman, all by herself, lonely, while people are like, listen, I got to get to 46.
Không có phải là Việt Cộng. Ở đây không có là Việt Cộng, không biết không? Không phải là Việt Cộng. Ở đây không có là Việt Cộng, không biết không? Đây hả? Tao có vào tôi không mà. Đến đây giết heo, giết gà, phải không?
Wait, you going to redo it?
Không có phải là Việt Cộng. Ở đây không có là Việt Cộng, không biết không?
The train will be departing now. I'm speaking in English. Flushing. Stop it, flushing. Fuck it. Why'd they shoot her?
I was so happy when she got shot in that fucking movie. Just shoot her.
All right.
Oh, God.
Hey, Patrice, you playing Boston tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing Comics Come Home.
God damn it, I wanted to go to that this year.
I'm driving up after the show.
Are you?
Yeah, all right. So Patrice will be playing Comics Come Home in Boston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. Very good.
Change venues, by the way.
Yeah.
They're in some big new place at BU now instead of...
Everyone has their tickets ready, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like a charity event.
Yeah,
the tickets are hard to get.
It's Cam Neely Foundation.
Yeah.
It's the cancer.
Bill Burr's going to be there, Dennis Leary, the whole gang, once again. Mm-hmm. Can you do the pussy joke later?
Which one?
The one I heard at Avery Fisher Hall.
Which one?
Well, I don't want to give out the punchline.
Oh,
I'll tell you during the break.
Yeah.
I'll tell you during the break. I thought you just knew. Which one? How many pussy jokes did you have that night?
Do you understand that kept me alive for years.
I'm talking about the recent one. It wasn't even on the HBO special.
Was it? It could have been finger popping.
No, there's another one.
Farting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was beyond funny, by the way. Maybe we'll get into that a little later. But we got to start with Danny. We did another assault. Well, Danny did an assault on the media. You know what we have to do, Danny? Remember this, because Steve, he runs in 10 different directions. He's not going to remember. The next time we're planning one of these assaults on the media, we got to film the whole process in the office. Oh, wait, I got to get your mic on.
Yeah.
We got to film the whole thing, because it's amazing how it goes down.
The coordination.
All of a sudden, we'll just walk you through one of these assaults on the media real fast. We're in the office where we all just kind of hang out, read the papers, try to figure out what the hell we're going to do on the radio show. And then all of a sudden, we'll see a live shot going down.
On our big plasma screen television of it.
And we're like, wow, that live shot's in Union Square. Damn, you just take the N and the R, you could be there in a second. Yeah. So then next thing you know, where's Danny? We go get Danny, because Danny has done more assaults in the media than anybody.
He's the pro.
So Danny gets his sign, gets his coat on, and then we have to figure out, all right, how's he going to get down there? Should he take the subway? Someone came up with the bright idea to have Master Poe drive him.
Gentlemen.
That was kind of a bad idea, wasn't it, Danny?
How'd it work out?
It was going well. We were heading downtown, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And we needed to obviously go east to get to the park. And Poe, I don't think Poe understands that Broadway runs diagonally across the city.
Yeah, it does.
So
not directly north and south.
So we go to, we're going east, and Poe sees 6th Avenue, and goes, I think we have passed Broadway. So he goes to make a right. So there was a little time delay there, but I made it.
Yeah, you did make it, and it was a test run of the brand new assault on the media O&As.
Remember, if you were listening yesterday, we had the gang in the O&A lab trying out all the new equipment.
In the labs, our engineers here at the O&A Institute are always working on new. Q is in there and figuring out new things.
This is a wonderful new sign that can be folded up and put in your pocket, James, so nobody can see you coming.
We're in the middle of a radio show yesterday. These guys are downplaying it, but the sign came in, and Danny has it in his back pocket, and then he's kind of starting down the hall a little bit right in front of us here.
Yeah.
And then it looked like someone was making believe they're the camera guy and a reporter and all.
Oh, yeah, that's test run.
They're testing to see how fast he could get it out of his pocket and unfold it in front of the camera.
He used to have to carry the big, rigid O&A sign in a black garbage bag.
Yeah, it's like a piece of cardboard.
And
basically.
the top would stick out of it, so you'd see the colors. And now, those colors, any news producer out of the peripheral vision sees those colors, that yellow, orange, whatever.
Yeah.
They know there's going to be trouble. So we needed something a little smaller, something that could fit in the pocket but come out and be very visible. And the engineers here at the O&A Institute have figured that out. And it was the test run of it today, and I think it went very well.
It certainly did. So Danny got on scene, but we got to film the whole thing, like I said, because then Danny takes off. Now we're in constant communique with the cell phones.
Because we have to watch here on the television.
Right.
And tell Danny when he's live.
Right.
Like, okay, boom, he's live, go, go, go. The word goes out.
A lot of people nodding out there that are doing the assaults on the media. They know this. You need a partner.
How it's
you need a partner at home.
Need a spotter.
Because you got to know when it's the perfect time to strike.
Yeah.
So is that legal? Illegal at all? Can they? You can just interrupt. Interrupt the news.
Oh yeah,
as long as you are not assaulting the guy doing the report or any of the other people, you can stand back there. It's public, fucking sidewalk, street.
We found a loophole.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do about it.
We are exploiting this loophole.
There is nothing.
Oh, you did investigate to make sure nobody's going to get beat in the head.
When they take their cameras and reporters and bring them into the public, it is their problem if something happens behind them, because it's we know public friggin' property, public domain.
We know people. They're having meetings and stuff. They're trying to figure out how to deal with this, because it's becoming a real pain in the ass, especially in New York, because we're doing it almost every day.
So they're like, terrorist threat. It's like there's no little crime where you can't interrupt somebody giving you a terrorist threat warning.
Oh, like if they're warning of a terrorist? No.
Really, nothing.
No, this is the news. They don't get anything.
Nothing.
They're a bunch of dopes.
Nothing real going. No real information is being given.
A bunch of dopes. So then we're on the cell phones. And now we're, Ben is on the cell phone staring at the big screen TV in our office. And then he gives the go, 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 go. And then Danny appears.
Danny appears behind Billy Boy, who is pissed. Very pissed off. You could tell he flubs a few lines.
Well, Billy Boy is the weather guy at WABC. I see him.
Real macho guy.
I see him walking around the hood, and he thinks he's too cool for the streets and too cool for the room.
He's too cool for the room. Very macho.
He's one of these guys that will wear his shades all the time.
That's not the in-shape black guy, is it?
No. This is a white guy, but he's probably one of the few straight weather guys here in New York. Because the weather guys, a lot of them are the gay, you know? A lot of them got a little of the gay on
They got the gay.
This guy wants to come off as being in control. I'm a weather guy, but I'm part of the team here. Part of the ABC Channel 7 News team. You know, don't fuck with me. I know it's just the weather, but I do other shit.
Do you think that's a gay? Wait a minute. Do you think that inherently is a gay
weather guy?
Absolutely.
Is that like a gay
I think more
thing?
gay guys are drawn to weather in broadcasting and news broadcasting.
Sports.
Yeah.
What, from the clouds? Like clouds are like some gay clouds.
I think because it's in order to get there, you have to go through a lot of geeky, nerdy kind of schooling and stuff.
Yeah.
No one wants to learn about fucking weather. Who
Patrice, what do you know about weather?
Yo, let me tell you something.
You never
Patrice
see that.
The weatherman from the hood. I'm so taught. Let me tell you something about the Doppler.
Yeah.
Motherfucker Doppler.
Doppler.
You understand? This is just Doppler. Fuck that 4,000, 3,000. Just Doppler. Let me tell you something, man. It's raining out. Man, let me fuck all that windshield factors and all that. What is that, nigga? You understand?
Don't see that.
Exactly. You're not going to see
You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be cold. That's all I'm going to tell you. How cold? All right. Here's the 3 levels of cold. Jacket, sweater, and big coat, nigga. It's in the middle of big coat and jacket.
There he is. There's the guy we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
This guy absolutely loves himself on camera.
Yeah.
But he has gay face though. That sunken gay face.
But he's all man.
He's got the straight gene.
They had him water skiing once. They sent him to some lake. He's behind a speedboat, like single water skiing, jumping waves, like, bah, and he just, like, skims up on the beach in his wetsuit. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on today.
That doesn't make you not gay, though, Anthony.
Well, you know something?
He's still a man.
If he's in the bedroom with another man doing something, I don't know about it. The other guys, it's blatant. Guys like that fucking Storm Field guy. Wow.
Stormfield's a sissy thing. He's kind of regular, kind of middle-aged dude to me.
I don't know what goes on in Stormfield's bedroom.
I don't get a thing from
I don't know what goes on in his bedroom. But from rumor,
put all your money on black, bro.
I think
put it on black.
My personal opinion, my gaydar, and other people's around have told me that I think there might be some gayness going on there.
With Stormfield.
Stormfield.
He just seems like such a middle-aged white dude like that.
I don't know. I was talking about the other dude.
Which one? Spencer Christian?
No, the black and shake dude?
Well...
With the bald head?
Well...
Why do I keep calling him in shape?
Yeah.
Is it gay to call a guy in shape? I think I'm just jealous. I'm just a fat dude.
And guy with the cut body and the nice abs.
His suit fits so nicely.
Chiseled features.
Boy, I listen to the weather when he's on.
We've heard some things.
Really?
Heard some things.
Well, there are rumors that go around.
Who's the blonde guy?
Sam
Champion. That's what I thought you were talking about. Stormfield.
I don't know. I've heard that.
He's the old guy. He's the middle-aged.
Dr. Frankfield was his father. And then Stormfield kind of took over.
We obviously have no idea, right? Jesus.
I don't know. I'm just saying, these are the rumors that go around. Weather guys kind of have this...
Speaking of this gay thing, can I ask you guys a quick question? We had an argument the other day.
Yeah. Just a gay issue? I don't know.
It's a gay issue. Just what you think.
All right.
Wow, who's that?
It's Francine.
That's Francine? How's she doing today?
My baby's in?
Yeah, you get to hang out with Francine today, Patrice.
Oh, my baby. Oh,
she's doing news today?
She got red hair today?
I don't know what she's doing today.
All right. If she's doing news, she's got to make her stories a little shorter, tell her.
Yeah.
She's got some kind of wild, weave going on.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead, Patrice.
Oh, what professional sport by ratio, percentage, you think has the most gays?
Football. I don't know. I was just throwing that out there.
I mean, which one?
I would go with badminton.
Nah, you gotta go to real
major
sport.
Ones, hockey, baseball, basketball, football.
Probably baseball. Baseball just seems more gay than football. Basketball, maybe some of the guys doing the DL thing, doing the down low, maybe. But I think for just blatant homosexuality, you got to go with baseball.
I'll go with baseball?
That's just a weird question. You know, you sit around.
That's a great question.
It's just...
Yeah, but we're not smoking pot, man, where we can really discuss this shit.
You know what it is, too? Those guys are just, for hours, they're just sitting on a bench next to each other talking all the time. That's like most of the game. Then they go out, they swing, and they're back, hanging, talking, laughing, touching each other's asses on the field.
That's every sport, though.
Man, not every sport.
Well, baseball has the switch hitters.
My man said he thinks baseball because it's easier to be gay because those guys are so unassumingly, like, not that athletic looking. Some of them,
some of them
they can just kind of skip into.
You could be kind of a fat fuck. You could be out of shape. You could be. It doesn't matter.
I think hockey is the number one
not gay.
Not. Absolutely. I think those goddamn crazy, those white boys are.
Yeah, you got to be a lunatic.
Just insane,
yeah, those
insane
guys
dudes, man.
Those guys are Canadian rednecks, basically.
Football, I'm sure there's a few, but they never ever let it be known.
I don't think. Forget out of the closet. Just a gay dude. I thought it was basketball. To myself, you know. I just think it's you're exposed to so much. You're such a star.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump backwards for a second here.
Sorry.
That's all right. Joe and Yonkers, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
All right.
How you doing?
Yeah, I heard you talking about Stormfield and how he's gay. And back in the summer, I was working for my father, North End Tree, cutting down his trees over there. And I was talking to the guy, and he really don't seem that gay. I've seen his wife, you know.
Oh, he's got a wife, too.
All right. I never said he was gay. I'm not saying he's gay. I'm saying weathermen.
It was just Ann Steele
have like this whole gay kind of thing going on. A lot more weathermen seem to be gay.
All right.
Than other people in the news.
Well, let's bring it back around. So Bill Evans, not gay, hates gays.
How do you know?
My opinion, because his anchor guy there is
seems a little gay.
Well, it's been reported, and
the Fox guy
he could barely tolerate the guy. It's very obvious. He just comes from another part of the country. This Bill Evans guy, and he's got the big gig in New York, and he's like, oh great, look who's across the desk from me. Ugh, and he just deals with it. But he loves himself. He's very pompous and loves being on TV.
Yeah.
He loves that he looks his best. He makes sure he looks his best and all that. So I'm very happy that we attacked him today.
Yeah.
There's something about him that we just
his first attack. The cameraman immediately panned down to the table of vegetables that were in front of him. He's where is he?
Union Square.
Union Square. He's doing some kind of vegetable thing. So he's got a table full of veggies and fruits and stuff. So they immediately panned down to a big fucking cabbage or something. And then they came back up to him, and Danny came back into the scene. The graphic, they put up the temperature graphic over the side of him that Danny was on, so Danny quickly switched to the other side. And then it looked like you got rousted.
Yeah, I did, actually. One of their producers for the segment, I suppose. She comes around and tries to get me in a bear hug to pull me away from the camera.
Jeez.
And she was enraged, and she had that angry face on, and she's clenching her teeth, and she goes, "Get the fuck out of here!" So it's kind of funny.
Wow.
But what I want to know is,
what's great is she grabbed you and you said something like, you're not allowed to touch me.
Yeah. I said,
how great is that?
I was like, you're not allowed to touch me, and that's the thing. It's like, these reporters, we can't touch them, and we understand that, and we don't touch them.
And they can't physically throw you out of the scene.
And so why are they touching me? Like, if I touched him in any way,
there would
be a lawsuit
locked up.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, but they could just grab you.
And this isn't the first time either. This happened a bunch of different times when I've been doing this.
One of these days, it's going to be lawsuit lottery. We'll just play lawsuit lottery for any of the news people that listen or get tapes of this show to see how better to defend against these things. We're playing lawsuit lottery. One of these days, just out of a hat, when somebody touches Danny, we're just going to sue, just for a goof.
But nobody had to think of whether it was illegal or not before this. Like like to them it's like, oh yeah, we can toss you right out this guy.
Yeah, we'll throw you out.
So they don't know now. They're saying, oh, can we touch this?
They think they're bringing their studio on the road. Like if you walked into the ABC studios, we're on their news set, and got behind one of them, they could security could pound you and Rupert Pupkin your fucking ass right out the revolving door. You'd be done. gone. I was escorted out. I was not thrown out. I was not thrown out.
It's impossible. I'm trying to tell you that. What do you want? You want the tears to come out of my eyes?
They could absolutely do that. But they think when they're on the street with the camera and the reporter and everything that they're still in the studio and they could roust you. They can't.
Public park.
Of course, it's a public park. Just because they're there with the camera doesn't mean shit.
Patrice, the first time we did this, I don't know, 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, it got so ugly in New York. We were getting so many of these done that the reporters started doing their reports from the top of the van. They would stand on top of the van, so they'd still have the live shot in the area they needed to be.
Oh, so you guys have been doing this for a while.
Oh, yeah. But they were too, now they're too high up where you could actually get behind them with the sign. It got that bad. But then we pulled off one of our most famous assaults that way, where we got one of our guys to get on the shoulders of another guy, and he had the C word. Clear as day, and was able to reach it up high enough.
And it's right behind the woman.
And this reporter...
C-U-N-T, right behind her.
This reporter, Melissa Russo, was doing this report, and as she's doing it, you slowly see the sign go into the into the shot. That made page 3 of the New York Post, everybody.
Oh, my God.
We'll find it right now. Eric's good at finding all this stuff. We'll show you, Patrice. So another assault on the media went down with Danny, and we got the audio. It was really funny. But we got, like I said, we got to film the whole process in the office just to see how we're on the phone yelling and screaming. And then we adjust the shot as Danny's doing the assault. It's like, all right, move to your right, move to your right, move to your right. And then he moves to the right, gets a better shot.
And then they commented on you, by the way.
I heard.
Yeah, they did a few comments.
They were doing the farmer's market or something, and one of the big, huge fucking farmers, like, chased you, too, it looked like.
That I didn't notice. I didn't notice it. He might have. I wasn't really paying attention.
Looked like comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Patrice, look. He found the live shot.
Oh, my God. And she was on top of a truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We had to get someone on.
Just because of what you guys was doing? It got that bad?
Yeah.
They started doing their own stunt work?
Yeah, on top of the trucks.
And so it looks like it's just someone in the background, but that's someone on someone's shoulders. That's how high we had to get. We had to reach up a good, 10 feet or so. All right, so here's the audio of Danny and the assault on the media. Probably a better visual, but then the anchors comment about Danny in the studio when they finally go back to the studio.
Yes, these are collard greens, and this is a good time of year to eat these, too. You take these, you boil them in a little bit of some oil and kind of steam them up just a little bit in some oil. And it's going to be a day where we also have, what you'll see is some really nice weather in and around the area. But collard greens are delicious this time of the year, so have a little bit of some cornbread. It's some really good weather. I mean, really, really good with some collard greens. A little bit of that vinegar stuff is good, too. Steve's had that. He knows all about that.
Wow, he was stumbling. He was not happy, and the look on his face says it all. He was like,
not happy.
But in the background, that motherfucker said collard greens more than once in his life. Collard greens.
Yeah, he's from the South originally, so. But man, you could hear Danny yelling Opie and Anthony obviously in the background. It's slight, but and then
satellite radio.
I tried screaming it. I thought I was actually pretty loud.
Yeah,
so
you are. But they use what's called unidirectional mics when you're in the field.
Yeah, you got to have that right in your face.
I was screaming. I'm like, Opie and Anthony, Billy boy. Opie and Anthony, Billy boy. Oh yeah, at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh shit! So then we saw some kind of scuffle in the background. It looked like one of these farmer guys was definitely chasing you.
That I didn't notice.
Man, you must have been caught up in the moment, because it's pretty obvious.
Well, I mean, I was too focused on trying to get the sign, and
because then after you left, Bill is talking to one of these farmers and thanks him for the help as far as getting you out of the shot. Listen to this.
Be nice on Saturday and Sunday, a great weekend with a lot of sunshine. I want to thank the farmers who helped take that guy and load him into the truck. It was just a lovely scene to see the love that they show the farmers here when somebody does that. I thought it was great to put him, especially in the refrigerated truck.
Pretty funny though, man.
Yeah. Load your ass into a refrigerated truck.
I hope he gets pneumonia.
Oh, that's what he was thinking too. Load him in the truck and just work him over, bastard.
Because I know weather, and that's called weather shock. When it goes from coldy to really coldy, he's going to get a nasty chest cold.
You stripped him down like he's playing out a fantasy in his head that these guys grabbed him, strip him naked, and put him in a refrigerator truck.
This is why we love this stuff, man. This is why we call them pests. We're controlling their broadcast.
In a truck?
Nothing.
That was Billy Boy's fantasy that they were going to find him like Carbone from fucking Goodfellas hanging on a hook in that frozen refrigerator
with
truck.
zucchini slices on his eyes.
They had to thaw him out for 3 days before they could do an autopsy on him.
And that music in the background.
How great is that, though?
This is everybody's fantasy. That's great. How you motherfuckers just get that right away? That's hilarious.
Billy was whacking everybody.
And they said he made it out the truck, and then the dude started slamming the phone hard on him. He's alive!
They whacked Fanny. That's great.
Nothing you could do. There was nothing you could do, Opie. Hey, we did it. We did it. Nothing you can do. You got to get permission from the Weather Bureau to do it.
But we just love that we could disrupt these live broadcasts and then they have to talk about us. That's why they're called pests. So then they finally went back into the studio and this little exchange went on.
It's going to be a nice day here on Veterans Day, too. Back to you guys in the studio.
You know, we can turn those guys into mulch. The guy that came up behind you right there, Bill.
You know, I think that's where he is right now.
There you go. Nice job by the boys out there. Nice job, farmer guys.
He was a pest.
Yeah.
Hey,
thank you.
She's got the word right anyway. He is a pest. He is a pest.
I like the guy Bill though. He's like, like he's waved like it's almost like he goes, you know, you just brought my whole thing down, baby. I had it going. He's like, pull him in, put him in the mulch.
Mulch.
And he's going, yeah, good one, mulch.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, mulch.
Yeah, we'll mulch him.
How great is that? I'm starting to think that some of these local stations are flattered when we assault them now. Hey, look, it happened to me. Because it's really becoming a really, really big thing.
A phenomenon.
What's the best one you think?
You're not here on a regular basis.
No.
The best one ever was when the girl flashed her tits on the Today Show.
That was a biggie.
That was huge.
That's
the Mac Daddy. And then the second one was probably Arthur Chien that Nathaniel did, where he held up a sign and the reporter turned around. He didn't even care that he was still live and said, "What the fuck is your problem, man?"
And then they fired him.
And he got fired?
Oh, you got somebody fired?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, delicious.
Hey, it's him that got himself fired.
Oh, my goodness, man.
There's a whole assault on the media section now on opieandanthony.com, but that was the big one. That made the paper, like, they were talking about that all
now,
for a
while. She can't get in trouble for that, flashing tits.
No.
Oh, that's great, man.
You know how they do the outside shot at the Today Show?
Everybody's outside.
They're panning the line,
crowd.
and all of a sudden the girl, Susie, right? Yeah, Susie is looking at the monitor. She sees she's on camera, just goes, whoop, flashes, and she has a wow sticker right under her boobs. Opie and Anthony wow sticker.
Oh, my God.
Nailed it. That was an international one, man.
Oh, that's
They talked about that one all over the world.
And, you know, people just don't understand how important.
No, shut up.
You know, people don't know that, you know.
But basically,
why you interfere with this news? It's such a service.
But basically, it's the Assault on the Media contest, and we do it every month, Patrice, to answer your question. And this month we have guitars from Jägermeister. We got amps from Jägermeister. We got a guitar case from Jägermeister, and then also tickets to see Disturbed and Corrosion of Conformity somewhere in the country, all courtesy of Jägermeister.
And these are voted on, so the best one gets...
Yeah, the whole gang votes.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, they take it very seriously, the voting.
Oh, yeah, and there's, like, some of the listeners are stars now because, you know... We're getting a lot of assaults on the media from Boston, Buffalo, and here in New York City are the three hotbeds. And then also this month we're giving away a MiFi with a free subscription for a year. Also dinner with E-Rock at Paisanos on Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Or not E-Rock.
Or
you'll get the dinner, definitely.
Right. I was going to say dinner with Aquaman.
Yeah, but it's up to the winner whether they want him as part of the prize package.
E-Rock,
some people
optional.
Some people have said, no, I just want the dinner. I don't want to have to sit with this guy.
If he has a computer at the restaurant that he can turn around to explain his personality. Hey, so E, do you think this food's delicious? And he just types, of him going,
That'd be good. We should give him a laptop so we could just play clips for people all day and show them pictures.
So listen, could you pull up someone enjoying themselves at Paisanos? Sure. Right here. See, somebody had a good time with you.
And then admission to check out the Opie and Anthony show as well. Those are the prizes for the month of November. And to answer your question there, Patrice, No Filter Paul's in the lead for the month of November.
Okay.
Once again, here is the leader.
The lead is the best or the most?
No, the best.
We're talking
if you're
best?
doing an assault on the media, you got to beat this audio we're about to play.
Okay.
But the video is much better. What happens is they're doing a report, and these guys come running into the shot, yelling and screaming, jumping up and down, Opie and Anthony on XM Satellite Radio. The reporter gets so flustered, she just walks out of the shot, just gives up, live on TV. And they're left there just on the live shot, jumping up and down.
Okay.
Does it hurt you to know that it's recorded music and that people were coming out today saying, "Oh, great show"? That kills us. Yes, that really kills us. And once again, the musicians stay there.
Okay, we had a problem there, and Stacy got out of the way. So that was Stacy Sager reporting live from Midtown. We turn now to other news.
See, the video is much better because what you don't see is she just looks and sees what's going on and just walks out of the shot.
She walked out of frame. She just left the shot.
She goes, I'm out of here.
Left the shot to those maniacs jumping up and down.
That was poor. That little white girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's not prepared for that.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I had a couple of these crazy motherfuckers at the shows going,
Yeah.
It's like, it takes a minute for you to go, how do I deal with...
Yeah, what am I going to do? I got to deal with this.
Officer, that makes me call the police. I don't talk to cops. Officer, there's a young white man screaming.
Disturbance.
She has no security. I'm out of here. And I'll sue if I get fired because I was scared.
There's a guy playing a trumpet in the background of that one.
Oh, yeah, there's a trumpet. Yeah, they're taking it upon themselves to really jazz them up.
Spice it up a little bit.
Sometimes they wear costumes. It's just...
And how great a cameraman that they never get scared away from anything.
No.
He just probably stayed there and they...
Yeah, just left the shot and they cut from it.
We suggested air horns. They started using air horns. And we suggested another one where you engage the reporter in conversation. So we have one that's really funny. The guy's just doing his thing, and all of a sudden this guy just peeks his head into the shot really casually. He goes, Hey, do you listen to Opie and Anthony on XM Satellite Radio?
Just starts a conversation with the guy.
Conversation with the guy as he's trying to do a report. The reporter, here's his head, just goes like this, takes his hand and goes...
Pushes him out of the way.
Just pushes his head out of the shot. Oh, God. Dude, we got, I don't know, at this point we have dozens of them. They're all up on opieandanthony.com.
You should have an award at least and send it in the mail for the best, the best news person that handled it the best.
That handled it without really.
That's a great idea.
But some of them freak out, and some of them you would never know there's a guy behind them.
Tell.
You would never know there's anything happening.
Yeah, we're showing Patrice the one where the guy just kind of peeks his head into the shot. Watch this.
There's a black dude that did it too.
Oh, and he is professional.
Watch this. This guy is so casual and smooth. He sees him coming. He just looks to his left, looks to his left again. Excuse me, do you listen to Opie and Anthony? And he just pushes his head.
Get out of here.
That cat was smooth, man. He's a smooth motherfucker.
Send him a plaque. Best dealing with.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably start competing. All right, I'm going to be cooler than anybody else.
I hope it happens to me today.
I think on some level these reporters and these news stations are kind of finding this funny in a way.
Yeah.
Gives them something to talk about after the live shots.
As they grab Danny and go get the fuck out of here. I think Danny's on the front lines. He knows if they're having fun with it or not.
Not at the time, I'll tell you that. And ABC has to be pissed because the one with Paul jumping up and down. I think that was ABC too.
The last 3, 4 in a row have been ABC.
Maybe even more, Ant. We've killed ABC here in New York. They're just getting more assaults.
You ever get Fox? You ever catch those Fox morning show over there? Them dudes.
Fox likes it though.
Yeah, we got a couple national ones. We're
the longest one ever was Fox News.
Yeah.
Remember that big Opie and Anthony sign was on screen for a solid minute and a half. 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, good one.
They try to be wacky over there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little zany with their news.
Hey, we got Louis Black doing weather. This is a thing that the Weather Channel's trying to do.
Are they just using Louis, or are they...
No, it's going to be celebrities doing the weather on the Weather Channel. The concept makes sense, because after a while, we all check out the Weather Channel for maybe 30 seconds here and there.
Your local forecast.
Right. Ding.
The tides. Full moon.
Like, how long could you watch that shit? Unless there's a hurricane.
Why are they looking for ratings?
Yeah, you would think it's purely for information. But they do sell commercial time, and the only way you could sell commercial time is by showing them that this many people watch. So, yeah, they're in the... Can you believe the fucking Weather Channel is in the ratings game?
Yeah.
Where they have to do things. They have to have a strategy to get more viewers. It's fucking weather.
So what's their commercials? Buttons?
Yeah.
Buy buttons.
Yeah, but do they all have to be weather-related? They do. It's things like, you know, the garden weasel and shit like that.
It costs $7.60 for a half-hour commercial space.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
on
the Weather Channel.
Buy a half-hour show on the Weather Channel and just get up there and, hey, what's up?
You could afford to just buy a commercial and sit there and go, you know, the Weather Channel sucks. And they go, paid by Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah.
This shit is just boring.
The following commercial is not necessarily the opinion of this station. That's what they'd have to say beforehand.
Damn, weather's boring. Weathermen are faggots.
We should buy his stunt. Accept it. We have Sonny Pirelli on the line. He does a lot of assaults on the media, backing up slightly, in Boston. Sonny.
Hey, guys. What's happening?
He's going to give us a little inside stuff, what happens after you do one of these things. Go ahead, Sonny.
I'll tell you, right after these assaults, I generally talk to the reporters and the camera crew about a half an hour after the assault takes place, and they're all cool with it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think some of them don't mind this at all.
They're actually, some of them are real big fans of the show.
Yeah, we found that out.
Well, we got a lot of fans out there. More importantly, Sonny, No Filter Paul here in New York City's in the lead as far as the contest for November. Are you guys planning on doing something up there?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, something's cooking right now, so, I mean, I don't want to give it away.
Something...
Actually, Paul called me personally, and he begged for mercy.
What do you mean?
He oh, Sonny, please, don't do anything this month. I really want to win this one.
Yeah, this is the, you're the reigning champion,
trying to
right?
rig the jury.
Sonny's the reigning champion right now.
Up in Boston.
Yeah, he holds the trophy. It's in Boston right now.
Well, God bless him.
Boston won the last 2 months, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, good for us.
We're trying to bring it back to New York.
Represent Roxbury, nigga.
We'll see what we'll see if No Filter Paul's assault holds up by the end of the month.
Are you from Revere or Saugus?
No, I'm from Peabody.
Peabody.
Right,
it is what it is. That is Revere and Saugus, you tricky bastard. People kill me. I'm from Peabody.
Hey, Patrice, brother.
What's up, young man?
Yeah, he didn't.
I knew. Yeah, all right, whatever.
You from Peabody.
Peabody. It's spelled Peabody.
Yeah, I know.
Peabody.
The first time Brucey Mittman up there ever said, boys, I want you to drive around and just get familiar with the Boston area. First, drive to Newton, and then turn, and then go up here. And I want you to go to Peabody. And I'm like, Peabody? The fuck is Peabody?
Yeah, more inside radio stuff. When, you know, a lot of radio guys, I've done it. Well, Anthony did it too. What am I saying?
Of course I did.
You're an old salt now.
Of course.
Radio guys, you know, all of a sudden you're from New York, let's say, and like in my case, I had to move to Buffalo. I lived in Rochester, and we did Boston for a while.
Yeah.
I'm actually one of the lucky ones, man. I know a lot of guys in this business. They're still moving to just Iowa and Idaho, just ridiculous places to try to get their radio careers going. And what happens when you go into a new city? The GM will sit you down and go, okay, here's a map of the city and the suburbs. These suburbs very important to our listening audience. We want you to take a day with the map and just kind of get a feel for the city.
He goes, drive the signal.
It's called drive the signal.
Right. And you got to drive the peripheral of the signal and everything inside of it. And just crisscross the town, drive out, kind of loop around, and get familiar with the area that the signal.
Usually you come into town maybe a week before you actually start your new radio show for this station in this city, and within a week you're supposed to be an expert. And then you do your first show and you're acting like, yes, I was in Peabody on Friday night.
How about that traffic there on 95?
Wow. I was driving the belt loop thing.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden you're supposed to be an expert guy. Like, they want to make believe you were born and raised in that
phony.
city.
Yeah, never say where you're really from. Never talk. You're supposed to be from where you're broadcasting from.
Oh,
so phony.
Do they do that thing?
Oh, yes, dude, they do that. Yes.
So much of that crap going on.
And then they give you stuff.
And wait, what do you guys do? They give you a test, or you just go, yeah, we're doing the signal?
We drove for a little while.
White Castle,
We drove for a little while, and then it was like, fuck home. Fuck this.
We really did.
I'll do my first 20 breaks on Ashland, Mass.
Hey, fellas,
Framingham.
How was the signals yesterday? How was doing the signal?
Oh, it was great. Did you get to Peabody?
No,
yeah, we got
sure
to Peabody.
did, Bruce. And then they give you a list like, the mayor of the city is blah, blah. He's known for this and this, so you got basic facts. So it sounds like you know what you're talking about on the air.
That's
yeah.
Phony.
Did you enjoy Boston?
And
I love Boston.
As a city?
I couldn't stand it. I'm sorry, people of Boston. I know you embrace your city, you love it. I'm not a big fan of the Boston area. The people were cool. You know, I hung out in a lot of bars and drank a lot of beers with a lot of people from Boston. That was cool. The city itself, the way it's set up, the politics of it, I can't get into it. I've never driven into Boston and not gotten lost where it was beyond anger. Where I'm punching. You ever gotten lost where you're punching the inside of your car, just going, ah! 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 Where you're screaming, like with anger? It doesn't...
And you were on your way to do something really fun and cool.
Oh, and I finally got there.
But it ends with, ah!
But that's the thing. God bless New York City.
Oh.
For what it is, it's a well-run, like this city.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about how you get lost in Boston, there's 4 one-ways.
Yep.
And a dead end, and then two lanes that lead to a one-way. There's
and it's
no
a hub.
Rhyme
It's a
or
hub.
reason
It's
to
a
it.
fucking hub. It's a wagon wheel. Is the way the roads go, with various concentric circles that you don't know which fucking way they're going.
Place, yeah.
New York, it's a grid. It's a grid. It's easy. It's like playing fucking Battleship. B9. That's where I gotta be. B9. That's where my direction goes. You know it. If you're at A8, you know how to get to B9.
Right.
It's down and over one. Boston. Forget about it.
It's a tough
You're
city
driving.
to navigate.
Oh, there's the street I got to get to. It's right there. I see it. I'm passing it, but there ain't no way to get to it.
There's a highway right next to it.
There's a highway and a fucking train and one-way streets. There's 20 of them in a row. I can't get there. And then by the time you think you know where you got to turn and go, the streets don't run at right angles. So you think if I turn right, I'll be there?
No.
But you're running like with a compass. I got a compass going. I'm northeast, 20 degrees left.
Ben's laughing hard.
Well, because Anthony used to get lost going from the Colonnade Hotel to BCN, so that was not that far.
No. No, not at all. I finally got to the point
it couldn't have been
where
more
I was
than a
able
mile,
to get...
Not even a mile. It's
I used
very
to walk
close.
from that hotel.
I finally got where I was able to get to Lansing.
Colonnade's on Huntington Avenue, and BCN was on Boylston.
Yeah. And the only reason I like the Colonnade is because I pop out of the friggin' tunnel from the Mass Pike.
That's right.
And it's right there. And I'd be like, that's all I got to know.
That's right, the Colonnade. There's an underpass.
Right.
But you can't make a right turn onto what's Mass Avenue. Like, if you could
That's
go,
right,
you can't F around with Mass Avenue.
No, it's ludicrous. There is no fucking... And then you got to get from point A to point B, and this sunken Mass Pike trench is there. Now you got to get to a bridge to get over it, but there ain't no fucking bridge. And then if you miss the on-ramp to the Mass Pike, you got to go like 80 miles to get... It is the worst city to drive in the country.
You can get onto the Mass Pike off of a small brick road. Like, you go, wait, let me take this turn real quick because this will be a shortcut. Am I on the Mass Pike and the next exit is 2 miles?
Yeah.
And it costs 75 cents? Did I make a 75-cent mistake? God damn it!
Well, the Big Dig makes it even more confusing because they switched all the exits. So that's when it's real confusing.
The only town that ever screwed up the navigation system in my Escalade, the only town was Boston. I popped in the address, and I was driving, and at some point, the thing just said, I give up.
Where you fucking going?
I don't have a fucking clue. Yeah, usually it's, right turn ahead. Make next right. This one is like, I don't have a fucking clue where the fuck you're going, you cocksucker. I don't fucking know. It threw my navigation system. Just threw it.
You know what part?
Was I pissed every time?
You know what part of town's very organized, like New York, though? Southie. Southie's A Street, B Street, C Street.
Nice. The alphabet street.
But it's surrounded.
They got to get away in a hurry.
Yeah.
They got to know where they're going.
It's all to confuse niggas. Let me drive into Southie. Holy shit! I'm used to confusion. This is a little too neat. Excuse me. How do I get to C Street from D Street?
Let's go
right over here, nigga.
Let's go to Well and Massachusetts.
Just pull your car up over here, you fuck.
Moon cricket. That's what they call us out there. You fucking psycho. Moon cricket's dirty, rotten.
Fuck, is it 1890?
Yeah, moon cricket.
Let's say hi to Well in Massachusetts. Well.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey man.
Hey, good morning. Hey, it's Wayno. I just wanted. Do you remember your first break at AAF when Marshall introduced you guys? And
Paul Marshall.
Paul Marshall, who's now doing afternoons at AAF, right?
Yes, thank you for the plug. He said, hey, this is Opie and Anthony, and you guys did like the weather or something. You're like, hey, it's 47 degrees in Natick, and you got like 50 calls from these douchebags.
Who said Natick? We knew Natick.
Maybe not at first. We didn't know.
Yeah, no, I've been coming up there for a few years with the mother-in-law,
and obviously it was me.
She lives there,
and it's Quincy.
Quincy, not Quincy.
It's not Quincy.
Oh, the Worcester is the best one. Wait, the fucking Voss.
Worcester.
I was in Worcester.
I was in Worcester, South Street. Worcester City.
All right, Wayno.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Be good. Bunch it up.
Say hi to Paul for us.
All right, hey, we'll do, man.
Yeah, if you don't pronounce the fucking words right, they get all flippy with you, and it's like, well, spell it right.
Worcester. And here's what kills me. People go, how come you don't do the car and the pack? I said, that's white people shit.
Right.
Black people do not go pack and car and corn and butter. Yeah, whatever.
And there are a few areas that the white people don't do that. In Massachusetts, there are some areas where you don't have that fucking accent.
Well, Revere, the North Shores, those are the people that have that thing with the
Lowell.
Let's say hi to Corey in Nebraska. Corey.
Hey, boys, how's it going?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was wondering for the 2.5 years you had off if you were doing the peripheral for the XM signal.
Yeah, we want you to drive the signal, go into Canada,
get back up by March.
Parts of Mexico.
Right. Yeah, it's just proving that's all bullshit, man. If you do a good radio show and you can relate to the people, it doesn't matter what the fuck you know locally.
Where you're from, where you think you're from.
That's what makes me laugh about like radio out there. They're like, the way we could protect ourselves against satellite radios to be more local.
Gotta stay local, guys.
No one gives a shit. If you're making people laugh and you can relate to them on any level, that's all that matters.
That's the big meetings that radio is having these days. Guys, we gotta keep it local. This is what's gonna talk about local things. We'll give them the local weather every 10 minutes. We'll get local traffic.
Local traffic. And
you want local traffic and weather? You go to your fucking news station for a 0.3 of a second.
That's what they're telling their people.
And then you're out. You're back out.
To be more local. Give them the local news because satellite can't give the local news.
And they are fighting tooth and nail to keep satellite from doing any local content. Like satellite figured out how to get traffic reports in the major cities. So you can tune in a channel on XM and you'll get traffic from New York. And the radio stations, they freaked out. The National Association of Broadcasters lost their minds. This is local content, and satellite, there's regulations. They're not supposed to have local content. Well, it's not, because you could be in L.A. and tune in the New York channel.
Right.
Technically, it's not local. They're using an entire channel for the whole nation just to cover one area.
Right.
But regular radio, they're threatened. They are threatened by what we're doing here.
I bet there's some places in the country that just is more interesting to listen to New York's local
traffic
than their whole life.
God damn, again the fucking FDR is backed up again. And that George Washington Bridge, it just seems like the traffic never stops on that motherfucker.
I would never go there.
I ain't ever going there. And what the hell is a Tappan Zee? Is that some kind of ape? I saw the Tappan Zee at the zoo, and it was biting a man's balls off.
Bit his asshole out.
He was bringing him a cake, and his chimpanzee ripped his foot off and his nose and his balls.
Those goddamn dangerous chimpanzees.
They seem to name their bridges after primates. The chimpanzee and the orangutan tunnel.
The chimpanzee. Ain't that something you stick in something?
That's something with a woman's time. In New York, I ain't never gone there. But I tune in every morning to listen. Fascinating radio.
You know what we should do in the very near future? Because I see we have Kato Kaelin outside the studio.
Yes, Kato.
We're going to take a break and talk to him. But there's a lot, it's a national show, and there's a lot of people listening that have never been to New York. And we focus on New York a lot on this program. It would be really interesting to take phone calls from some of these people and have them give what they think New York's all about.
Their impression. I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday.
Really?
Because a lot of people have an impression. You say you're from New York, and they think, you're from Brooklyn. Oh, yeah, hey, what the fuck? Whereas New York State, probably one of the most diverse states. You got one of the biggest cities in the world. Then you drive a few miles, there's fucking cow farmers, and you're smelling cow shit upstate. Buffalo is Canada.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You go out to Long Island, you got the beaches.
Even the city itself is not the exact, the people who are from other places that visit New York are the meanest people you meet because they're trying to do the handbook of not getting fucked over in New York. Excuse me, half the time, I ain't gonna fall for the old, what time is it, take my wallet and rape my wife?
That's so true.
Yeah, I heard about you fellas.
Change for $1? I think I'm gonna fall for the change for a fucking $1?
How about this one? You're going to New York, watch out for that 3-card Monte. You haven't played the last time you saw since, what, 1979?
They do it now with a laptop on a table. Guy's got a fucking laptop in his mouth. All right, which card? Click, click, point, click, point, click. I thought it was that one. Click, click, point, click, click, point, click, click, point. Which one? Which one? Motherfucker! I thought it was point and it was click.
Click, click, point.
I owe this motherfucker $20.
Watch out for that 3-card Monte.
God damn, he had an extra click in that motherfucker.
The guy before me, right before me, was winning. I come up next, point, click, and it was under point.
Click, point, click, 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 point.
Oh, wow, that was really
I haven't seen a 3-card Monte fucking guy.
All right, put up the table, man. They're coming. Cops are coming. I don't even give a shit about 3-card Monte.
I've gotten that one when I travel around, like, what's up with that 3-card Monte, man? I hear that's
Monte.
Pretty scary, and you can't win ever on that game.
Christ,
they're not playing 3-card Monte anymore.
23 skidoo. Hubba, look at the stems on that dame.
Hey, where can I find a 3-card Monte?
3-card Monte.
We got some local news for everybody. Jeff in Southie. Jeff?
Hey, guys, what's happening? I think I talked to you the other day.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, I was going to touch on some subjects about some local news, because you guys are talking about, the country. Everybody wants to hear stuff from all the different areas. But, Whitey Bulger ain't found. He ain't found in Southie yet. And the reason why our streets are in a grid in Southie is because Boston's such a fucking mess when you're causing trouble that it's the only place in America where you can get in a head-on collision on a fucking one-way street. You know what I'm saying?
No, not really. I was trying to follow along.
Well, you know what?
Conversation's as confusing as the streets.
I want to thank Jeff because we were trying to figure out when we should break.
You're right.
It's pretty obvious that we need a break now.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, my God. How much pressure is it to be entertaining? It's just like, all right, you guys, come in for 5 hours a goddamn day and be entertained. All right, man, give it a shot, 30 seconds. And
Go.
the grid and the thing with the thing and in one-head car.
The only place you can get into a head-on collision on a one-way street. Ta-da! Ta-da!
And we call that...
Look, I'm doing my jazz hands. Ta-da!
No, it didn't wash, fella.
And we call that the aristocrat.
Oh, man. Damn. People should just respect motherfuckers trying to be funny.
Nope.
See how hard it is?
Nope.
Fuck that.
Oh.
They will not.
They kill us when we're not funny.
Can
Fuck
you
them.
imagine? Can you fucking imagine?
The guy had 30 seconds to shine.
It was it, baby. All day long, you're probably doing terrible things up there on D Street. You rob a couple of people. You're stealing tires. you know, you're working hard, a couple of motherfuckers over there, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna be funny. I got it. He was welling up too.
Yeah.
He's like, I talked to you the other day, fellas, so you know I'm entertaining. Watch this.
30
All right,
seconds.
If you go down here and you come over here, and it's the only freaking place that it's called Segway, motherfucker.
I'm gonna
you gotta
tell
learn
you.
it. We gotta know you're going to the next thing.
I'm going to tell you why they have the alphabet streets, and it's saying like that in Sonic. Okay, the A, B, it's one-way street, a head-on collision. That's my time, people. I got to go. I want to thank everybody. Make sure you tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Your bartenders. And he threw down a mic that he had carved out.
Yeah.
He had a wood mic.
Does the Eddie Murphy onto the stage?
And then a silhouette.
The purple light behind him. That's my time, motherfucker. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Try doing that times 1,000.
Jesus, you motherfucker. All right, open up that studio door. It is really hot in here, right?
Blazing.
Everyone else fucking dying? All right, listen, we're going to take a break. We got Kato Kaelin coming in next. We'll see what he's been up to. And you want to do the anchor fight going into break? We started with Steve and Bill. We attacked Bill Evans today as far as the assault on the media.
Is this the one with Bill?
Yeah, Bill and Steve going at it on the anchor desk.
I love this, man.
Talking about Donald Trump's wife there.
Yeah, Steve couldn't pronounce the name right, so Billy kind of got on him. And there was a real, authentic tension between these two going at it.
Yeah, definitely. Listen to this. Yeah! We got to get right back into it. We have so much that we'll attempt to do today. We'll probably do nothing once again. Entering the studio, Kato Kaelin. He's sitting in and getting settled. Hey. Also, Anthony, we got to get Eric Logan on the phone.
Elo.
Yeah, because I don't know if the press release has been released.
About the arch enemy.
The arch enemy thing will be revealed later on today. No big deal, okay?
Very good.
Actually, it is a big deal. We don't even know how we're going to handle this yet. I think we need some kind of on-air discussion and meeting.
Oh,
with this
wow.
person.
You keep it on air.
Fuck yeah.
That'll be fun.
We gotta ask the hard questions. Why did you do this, and this to us?
Now the speculation
making our lives a living hell.
Come on.
Also in studio, Patrice O'Neill. He's doing Comics Come Home this weekend in Boston.
Yes, sir.
Very, very funny guy. Hilarious guy. And now we got Kato Kaelin to say hi.
Love the show, guys. I was cracking up out there. Please, it's phenomenal.
You don't know the first thing about this
I have a little brown spot on my nose too. Yes, I do. You guys are great.
Kato Kaelin.
Doesn't Kato look the same as he did 11 years ago?
Ghetto superstar up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? You look the same.
Are you a vampire?
And I swear to God, I drink aloe vera juice the last 17 years. It must work. Every day I drink aloe vera juice.
I tried it. It tastes like snot. Liquid. It's the worst.
Is it really?
Tasting juice I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mix it with stuff. But it works. It just works. I'm telling you. Yeah.
It's been 11 years since you popped up on the.
11 years.
11 years.
Infamy.
Wait, really fast. I'm glad that you got the shirt I bought you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Wow, look at you doing matching.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
You'll be living in your house soon.
Abercrombie and Gap.
You're gonna play Kato in the movie, aren't you?
I like that. I was gonna say, be brothers.
Yeah,
good looking dude. Opie, I'm not gay, but you're hot.
Opie is telling Bell and saying, "Suck my dick."
Canada, this is the part you get your dick sucked. Opie, get in here.
Kiss my ass, my squad. And you can blow me.
I mean him, and I go, what the fuck, dude? You got the exact same. It's exact. I go, hey, Abercrombie and Fitch. He goes, no, mine's the Gap.
Gap, yeah.
Same
mine's
shit.
A cheap one. You're making the bucks, Opie, not me.
It's the same.
You're not making money at all.
Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I have a new show. I work at Lampoon. I do comedy development. So I've been there for 3 years. Got about 5 different films coming out. We have TV shows. We have our comedy network coming up for radio 2006. And I have a new series. I shot 120 episodes.
120 episodes?
120. It's a hysterical show. It's called...
Is it a minute long?
Yeah. That's once again that sex life of mine. It's a show called... I think you guys will really dig this. It's called Eye for an Eye. It's one of those... think Judge Judy meets Springer meets Jackass.
Yeah.
We do these...
The
Judge
Jackass thing.
Kato,
wait a minute. Or meets Fear Factor then.
No. We just got a quick story. Anthony was
We had a quick pitch meeting with people over at Bravo, I guess it was.
Kato, you're looking at future TV stars.
Of course.
Oh, no, but you guys are there.
We've been working on this for 10 years,
and the pitch,
it's going to happen eventually.
The pitch was Mythbusters meets Jackass. And the person there at the pitch meeting for Bravo was like, no, we don't ever mention Jackass because of the lawsuits that are involved. We don't want to touch anything that has the word Jackass in it. So we're wondering, how the hell did you pull that off?
We shot the show, too. It's sold. It's already airing. Because the judge hands down these cases. We don't do a thing where we slap you in the hand, here's $100 like every judge show. Ours is like a guy was parking in the handicap zone. And people sign releases. We do the real stuff. We gave the guy an epidural. We numbed his legs. He was crippled for a day and a half. And he had to see what it was like because the paraplegic guy sued him.
Good.
Oh, no, we do all these outrageous things.
So he's sentenced to kind of live what the other person has.
Exactly.
To
the judge, we're not promoting vigilantism, but we do promote.
OJ going to come on the show?
No, that's during sweeps. Yeah, he's going to get no. Yeah, OJ, listen,
I have to work.
It's sweeps week, can you?
What channel's that? I'm here at the Mezzaluna, and now I got to bring the glasses where?
And it's one of these things. It's 4 people have died on the defense. I was prosecuting.
Yeah.
4 people have died. This is like
I know.
It's
the OJ
Indians. Yeah.
I'm starting to think there might be a god upstairs.
Yeah, something's going on with that.
I think there might be something going
not
on.
the guy that actually did it, but what are you going to do?
That's the thing with karma, right?
Kato, have you ever come forward and said whether you absolutely believe he did it or, didn't do it?
The whole thing was, I was 6 months. People think I lived there forever. I was there for 6 months. The media blew this thing so out of proportion. I saw the guy 4 times the entire time, and happened to one time was the one time he comes to the door. It looks like he's lonely and crying and going, "You want to get something to eat?" And everything.
And that's like the first time you guys decided to just talk.
I had talked before, but it was nothing like that. It was.
I get something to eat.
Wrong place, wrong crime.
What were you to him?
I was
understood all this.
the relationship. My buddy of mine dated Nicole. We had a casting business together. So I was always that third wheel guy on the dates just for fun. And then I met the kids, and they loved me. They named the dog Kato. And it was one of these things where she had a place on a street called
Dated a friend of yours?
Dated a friend of mine.
Before OJ?
Yeah. Well, no, they were divorced.
Yeah.
Nicole and OJ were divorced.
Yeah, they were divorced. Yeah.
They were not married, though?
No.
Not married.
But divorced. OJ still had,
they dated.
Love Jones for her.
Yeah. No, they got back together, but not married. Got back, dated.
But while they were divorced and not seeing each other, your friend was seeing her.
Yeah, well, they dated a little bit.
Yeah, dated.
So, and I was the third wheel on the date. So, basically,
It was a booty call.
Yeah, the kids fell in love, and the next thing, they got back together. OJ, she got a different place. He asked me to go to one of his bungalows, and that's it. And within that 6 months, everything happened.
So you're living at the house, but how do you...
In a guest house, right?
In a guest house, but on the same property, yeah.
Same property.
And how did that happen? Did he ask you to come and live there?
Yeah. Well, I became not like great friends, but... When in Brentwood, very wealthy people. If anybody can trust you with kids, it's like you're golden.
Oh, there you go.
So but I was not a babysitter, nothing like that. I had a casting business, but
the plot unfolds. This was the setup.
But where were you living before this? Just before
Hermosa Beach.
And what were you doing?
Casting business. I had a casting business.
But you weren't doing that great because no one knew.
Kato lived
no, casting. It was.
Yeah.
I got my first commercial audition. I got Coca-Cola in 1985.
Okay.
The week before everything happened, I read for the Jeff Daniel roles of Dumb and Dumber. I went to an academy for acting for 8 years. I'd been around forever.
Right.
But now when I go to a premiere, everybody was there snapping pictures.
And everybody
so it made it look like I was just kind of capitalizing. But I swear to you guys, I'd been around forever.
No, and everybody out there with your look is a potential actor also.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody
anybody would love to live in a guest house. Everybody wants to live in a guest house, and I just got lucky.
It's lucky.
I mean, I got
right up until.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I think the funniest part of that whole thing is that you really didn't have any relationship with OJ up until, hey,
I knew the guy. We just didn't really I didn't say, hey, what do you want to do tonight? Never like that.
It wasn't like you were hanging with OJ.
I was a quarterback in high school, but I was homeschooled, so I had friends. And
they made it sound like you guys really were hanging all the time.
11 years later, I'm finally learning this.
Every headline. 11 years ago, you didn't go, I don't really know this nigga.
They said it. It came out.
So I don't know this nigga like that.
I know Patrice. I know Patrice better than OJ. I would be hanging out with this guy and living with him.
He's hung out with Patrice longer than OJ.
You never won the Heisman, right? You never won the Heisman. All right.
What's the Chinese judge? You should have been banging.
Ito. Chinese judge.
Listen, Ito. I don't know the motherfucker like this.
Ito, Japanese.
Right.
Chinese is one syllable.
Ito, the same shit. Wow.
One vowel.
So you barely know the guy.
Oh my God.
And you decide to go out that fateful evening, wasn't it?
I invite myself.
But you paid. From what I remember, you paid for the McDonald's.
I paid.
And then you drive back to the house?
Drive back to the house.
Where you then eat separately?
No, I walk in like I'm going into his main house. Like, hey, we're going to eat together. He's already done with the meal. And I look at him. It's like, okay, and this is the last I saw. And it was like, I could the face of, I'm done with you. Get out now. So I
was kind of like,
back, and that was it.
Persona non grata.
Wait a minute, but be honest. When this thing first went down, this is all gut. Now we got to get to the gut.
Yeah.
Do you know I have a new TV show?
Yes. Wait, mention the TV show again, and then we'll get back to it.
It sounds great.
It does sound like a great concept.
The show, honestly, is becoming like a little culty thing. And Oprah just called, so it's a good sign.
That's genius, though. But, this shit still lives deep.
You know what it is?
Just started,
Kato, it's one of those things that I'm sure you are so fucking sick of even talking about it. But whenever you get the nation was involved in this.
Oh no,
and we didn't have access to the players. For the first time in 11 years, that one of the players in this whole thing.
OJ, Fatty Arbuckle, and Jesus.
I was in that case too.
Fatty Arbuckle. Fatty Arbuckle, Jesus, and OJ is the biggest thing going. So it's just
Fatty Arbuckle, what do you say we go to the Brown Derby and get something to eat before I go kill this woman with a coke pop?
And there's always a fast piano playing behind Fatty while he's raping women. Did you have a gut? This is all I want to ask. I'll shut my big mouth. When it happened, before anything ever happened, when you first heard, did you go, God damn, OJ? Did something in your gut go, oh my God,
it did, because he was gone. He was gone, so I had no idea.
Did you feel he did it just in your balls, in your gut?
Off and on, but I thought there's no way because he caught a flight. And I didn't know anything. The first I heard of it, the cops came to my room, and I had no idea what was going on. And they said, can we come in? I said, sure. And I didn't even ask. And they start checking off my clothes, my shoes.
Wow.
And I had no idea, so I thought there was a plane crash, the whole what's going on, and that was it. And the next thing
and
was,
they wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, and then Arnell lived on the property, too. So she and I were in the main house now, and they're questioning us. And next thing
Arnell
was,
is the old
OJ's the daughter.
She's fine.
When did you realize this whole thing was going to be huge?
Crazy.
Preliminary hearing. I went to the preliminary hearing. I walked in, and when I walked out, every photographer was saying, Kato, over here, Kato, and that was it was within that.
I'm just the houseboy.
I saw Mike Tyson at the Playboy Mansion. He's introduced me. He goes, "That's Kato. He's a housekeeper." I swear to you, he was at the Playboy Mansion wearing a blueberry wig. I was cracking up. He's going, "That's Kato." He's introduced me. "That's Kato. He's a housekeeper." I go, "No, I never was, Mike Tyson, but I love you."
Was you offered millions? Was you offered millions for
a lot of stuff?
People to say,
never did a
Kato, just because he's never really said.
I was offered
anything really.
Never did the tablet thing. But I should have, because people think I did.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh my God.
With so much time having gone by now.
Yeah.
Have any new revelations come to your mind? That banging on you must have the banging on the air.
You guys realize that whole banging thing was I'm on the phone with this girl with a booty call, basically. This girl I was seeing, and I was telling her, she says, "Come over to my place." I said, "No, you come over to my place." And we were debating it, and I said, "Did we just have this earthquake? Because this picture moved against my, and it's a wall with no window. It's just a wall." And the picture moved, and I go, "Oh, in California, you get little earthquakes all the time."
Gotcha.
And that was it. And then I told the detectives, I go, "I heard this noise back behind this a wall," and that's where they found the glove.
And that's where they planted the glove.
Yeah, that's where the whole glove. I kept saying to the cops, DNA to me means dude needs apartment. That's it. I'm Kato, please.
He's still trying to use his acting chops. He's trying to act his way through this. Oh, you crazy question.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
He's real deflective now. It's like, so what about the glove, Kato? Well, when I saw it, I just went, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can we get Fatty Arbuckle back? Fatty. All right. See? This is the way it's going to be. See?
He's good at deflecting.
Oh, yeah, no, I
absolutely. I owe my career to OJ. I really do. I owe my career, my radio career, for the past 11 years to the whole situation.
Oh, really?
Because Opie had a radio show by himself. I was just knocking tin. I was a sheet metal installer.
Mm-hmm.
In 94, you only been in the game 11 years?
Yeah, 11 years.
Yeah.
I was writing songs, and I was in a band. I was in a few bands. One thing I did was write song parodies, and we'd send them into radio stations. And one that I did was the OJ song.
I was doing a contest, make up songs about the case, because it was huge. It was all the rage.
And sent it into Opie. He liked it. Me and my brother came on, performed it live. Me and Opie started talking, and, he's like, hey, come in next week for a day, and before I knew it, we got an offer to go to Boston. So I owe my radio career to the fact that whole thing happened.
Now you're lovers, and I love it.
We're announcing our match.
Look at all the good that came out of radio. All the good that came out of it.
OJ did. Give white men jobs. Why don't you
got me a job, OJ?
OJ got you a job.
Got me a job.
That's hysterical.
A couple of people had to get murdered for Anthony and I to do this fine radio for everybody.
I was one of the white people that jumped up and down and went, yeah, when he was acquitted. OJ, juice! That was me.
That was Anthony in the split screen, the only white guy clapping.
That's the only white guy.
Wait a minute, they slow down and all the white people look at you funny.
You see, they did that though. They wanted to start. They wanted to start that the way the media wanted to divide them up. They just did the black and the white. It was incredible.
Geared up where if he would have been convicted, there would have been a riot.
Oh no, in L.A. Forget it.
Yeah.
No, trust me. You live in L.A. The Rodney King thing just happened. L.A. was no matter what the jury. I was there. The jury he'd walk in and they'd wave to him. You couldn't see it on camera. You just knew. I'm not kidding you. And they would just go like.
They would wave to Juice?
Wave in the trial. I was like, oh my God.
Delicious.
Oh, man.
That was like one of the days. I was like, this guy waved, and I was like, oh my.
Hey, it's the Juice. They love the Juice.
Run Juice, baby. He to this day, he's my favorite running back of all time.
That
Still to this day.
motherfucker did not have one bit of bad press before that. People loved OJ.
The guy was adulated by people. The guy was charismatic, and the guy who was adulated by people now, I think he's sort of in hell because he doesn't have that. Where people would come up to him, you'd see it. If you were out, people just come up to him, autograph and all that, and he'd always do it. So now.
But he's still popping sexy white girls, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you talked to him in the last 11 years?
No.
Haven't seen him.
No one.
Yeah, he don't even say the letter O no more.
I don't drink breakfast grapefruit juice. That's it to me, baby. Forget that. OJ, come on. And everybody just the same joke over and over. You hear from the whole thing. They think it's funny. I do a lot of these celebrity golf tournaments. They always drop the glove. It's like, hey, Kato, look at this. I mean, it's like, oh my God.
But everyone's excited to meet you because of this whole thing. The last 11 years, I mean, in general, it's been a great time. You had a great ride because of this thing. I'm telling you,
it's sort of a double-edged sword. It's who's to say? Like I said, I went to this academy for acting forever, and I was pursuing the whole thing. As I didn't change my goal, and I did a thing yesterday over at Court TV, and they said the guy comes up and goes, "Oh, thanks by the way, thanks for starting our network." And it's a $1 billion network. The whole crime does pay. Everybody got. Every lawyer got their own show.
No kidding.
And I didn't stop. I didn't try to become a lawyer.
People ever put you down with him? Like people ever give you like you was down with a murderer?
Yeah, in the beginning it was stuff like that, and now after like 10 years, people are starting to realize like, okay, I'm an okay dude. So it's been
but it takes that
sort
long.
of bad. Yeah, no, it took me forever to work. It was I was a curiosity, and it was like, but now I have the last 2.5 years or so, I'm like the face of the Schick razor now.
Yeah. You got Schick commercial?
Schick everything. Yeah, I have to do another show called Bikini Destinations. You guys are gonna hate me. I travel with 50 beautiful women to the most exotic locations.
And you're not married.
Not married.
Oh, are you doing dirty shit? Are you doing dirty shit?
I got to tell you, honestly.
You're a filthy man. Come on, just stop being politically correct for what? He is such a goddamn politician.
Patrice, I got to tell you.
Some dirty pussy, man. Tell the truth. Are you getting AIDS scared? I want AIDS scared stories.
It is the cleanest. It is going great. I can't.
Are you doing people circles, like one on your jammy, you on a cooch?
I want AIDS scared.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not all the time. No, I'm not all the time. Yeah. No, things are. It's just incredible. And when I say, I do these shows, and the guys always bring out these porno girls and all that. The girls that do these shows are like 4 degrees way above that. There's drop dead gorgeous, and it's great working with them. So it's sort of I'm like the only guy there with the camera crew, and it's sort of.
Anyone else says drop dead gorgeous, I don't think twice. I hear from you and go, Nicole's drop dead gorgeous.
But actually, Nicole for me it was she's wonderful and all that, but she was older for me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm totally
not into
about
that.
Like 22.
Oh my God! And no sexy women ask you about OJ all the time, right?
Oh, they don't. The 22-year-olds.
Oh, 20. They don't even.
They're just like that.
They don't know who
They
OJ
just know Kato. They just see people come up to them and they go, "He's somebody." I'm gonna sleep with you.
You know,
I'm
the guy
sleep with
from the
Kato.
Naked Gun movies.
Naked Gun?
What?
I think I was 3 when Naked Gun was
I'll
out.
get naked. All right.
Good enough.
Wow.
That is an interesting story, man.
That stuff is just, it's phenomenal. But
it was so all over the news. Like, it was the one trial that was broadcast on television that people just watched every day like a fucking soap opera.
It's amazing.
Oh, Anthony, I had
everyone.
Larry King show. I was doing that. Sadat. Anwar Sadat. Yeah, is that the guy I'm thinking of? No. With the beard, the Palestinian. What's his name? Arafat called Larry King. He wanted to meet Kato. This is the weirdest stuff that happened to me. He was in a bunker watching the show, thing and wanted to meet Kato. This is true stuff. An Arab sheik. I was at a dinner with Larry King the first time I did the show, and this Arab sheik comes up, and there's girls all over, and there's like autographs. He says to the lawyer I was with at the time, he says, I'd like to buy Kato for $10 million, and I swear to you, it's so true. That the guy wanted to take me back to Saudi Arabia to meet girls. It's like, I'd be in the...
Did you not? You said no, you integrity mother...
Well, come on, I'm going to live in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Because at the time I kept thinking, $10 million, I'll make that next year. Yeah, and now I'm shopping at the Gap.
10 years goes by like this. Let me tell you how old I am. It's like, okay, so I had to be 24, I guess, when this started. Here's the thing. I see Mark Furman. He's like some dude who does things now. It's like Mark Furman. He's like a
the writer, yeah.
I go, that racist motherfucker. It's like, but that was 10 years ago, but I haven't even let Mark Furman go.
Mark Furman did Oprah, the best PR move of his life.
Yep.
He did Oprah, and he was forgiven right there.
When he did Oprah?
Yeah.
All you got to do is apologize for,
you just got to apologize
using bad language.
What do you apologize for?
I mean, look how many rap stars have criminal records that have shot people.
But that's the whole part of the culture.
Oh.
You know,
you don't do rap. You got a gun on you.
I ain't got shit on me, but the part of the culture is like, that makes you cool. That's PR to be a killer. But that's...
Furman came out of that looking worse than OJ. I swear to God, he came out of that whole thing looking worse than OJ did.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So
for
Oprah
a while,
gave him a pass?
now he's
Oprah gave him
Oh, yeah, now he's like respected as a writer. And
What is Judge Ito up to?
That guy 4'3", very short dude. There we go.
But that guy,
I think
that guy disappeared though. He's one of the only ones that really disappeared. You see the rest of them coming up.
Charles Darden, they got rid of him.
Chris Darden. Charles Darden. I guess he did disappear.
Chris Darden disappeared, but Marsha Clark is still floating around.
Yeah, but they are just known as the ones that fucking blew it.
And I think she's a sexy, ugly woman, man.
Marsha. When she had the mid-trial makeover, the mid-trial makeover.
You guys, I gotta tell you. Everybody in Hollywood was offering me to come in to do why it looked so sloppy is I could have gone and done the whole thing. I didn't because I thought people would go, look, he did a makeover.
They're all doing
a
fucking makeover.
And I was afraid to even get a haircut.
His integrity is really killing him, man. You should be in here with a diamond car because it's like this integrity thing. He's very smart, but it's did him in. He should have just did the Hollywood thing.
Yeah.
And but you know what? I should have only because people think I did. So I took a beating for things that I never even did.
Wow.
And I was like, and if I try to defend myself, it becomes a snowball effect. Well, if you defend yourself, then you did it. And I'm like...
Yeah, people assume, like, that you sold your stories.
Exactly.
Damn.
So I am...
planned... Kind of trying not to...
I didn't want to
be smarter than we thought.
I even remember you on the stand being very vague about the whole thing. Like, and it seemed like they were getting pissed at you.
Because you get questioned. I was a prosecuting witness. You get questioned by them beforehand.
Yeah.
And then I am talking to her about everything that she's going to say, and she did none of the questions, and I'm going, So it's like studying for finals, and you get a complete different exam.
Different test.
And I look like a fool. That was none of the things I'm going... Wait, when did you ask me? In my head, I'm going, when did she ask me this? What's going on? So it made me look like, first of all, people thought I was hiding, and I'm like trying to think in my head.
Yeah, it came across like you were being so vague, it was almost coming off as evasive.
And it's like, I was the most honest person in the world.
I would have said, hey, man, ho. You didn't ask me that shit yesterday.
But you don't know. And they don't tell you stuff that you can do. I didn't know I could stand up and demonstrate things. I thought it was just that if you sit there and...
Really?
First time in my entire life I was ever in a courtroom. Ever. Don't even have parking tickets. First time ever I was freaking out.
It's that fucking case.
In my first case,
you know,
double homicide.
Please get me in with,
If he was black, he would have been saying all kinds of stuff he didn't know, but he heard about it. Listen, I plead the fifth. I order in the court, motherfucker.
Yeah. And look, man, I got the right to bear arms, baby.
Motherfucking section. I am pro bono up in this motherfucker.
I'd like that.
Black guy
I got
pro bono, objection, and
motherfucking corpus delicti.
Objection is Kato just didn't know. Start yelling shit.
No. She didn't ask me this. No idea.
What's this subpena thing?
That's amazing. You got just a great story, Kato.
And don't forget,
that is some fucking story.
Eye for an eye. Watch Eye for an Eye.
Yes, Eye for an Eye.
Eye for an Eye.
What channel?
It's a freaking natural.
Yeah, where is that? Where can we find that?
It's 80% of the covered in the country. January starts up in L.A. In New York. We are here to discuss with 2 different networks.
Oh, okay.
So, but we're on WB in L.A. and you guys, I think you can pick it up on the dish. But it's doing, like I said, it really is pretty doggone funny.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
And we're going to start a second season with that stuff. And the Bikini Destinations, I shot 6 of those.
Bikini Destination.
Kato, can you take me along with you? And maybe pay-per-view. I got the National Lampoon Strip Poker now.
All this stuff.
Strip poker.
Yeah,
poker's all the rage.
I host that with Fred Stoller. You know Fred, I'm sure. Freddie Stoller, comic.
He's old or something, right?
Not real old.
Kato, we haven't played this in years.
Put on the OJ stuff now!
Wow.
I know, you're used to it, right, when you do radio shows? But this is important because this was the song that Anthony wrote and sang.
Yes.
That got us together.
This was actually when we thought OJ was going to be put away. This was before the trial started.
Oh, real audio quality?
It's like July or August.
We assumed
95.
We assumed that he was going to be put away. They were going to give him the fucking chair. This was it. It was so sewn up. But, no. So
the jury was waving at the juice when he came in.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Waving.
Who knew?
Oh, they went to his party, too, so...
But when the song, we did the song, it was.
This is the beginning.
I love it already.
This is it.
It started like this.
This is my radio show.
In Los Angeles jail, and the judge won't let me post my bail. Now this could be the end of me, 'cause California's got that death penalty. They're gonna electric shot OJ. Cook my behind like a chicken croquet. They're gonna electric shot OJ. Toast my behind.
11 years.
Nicole, I really loved that girl, but she had the worst look in the world. I was only cleaning my knife. Accidentally stabbed her 36 times.
One defense.
They gonna electric shot OJ. Cook my behind like that cherry flambe. They gonna electric shot OJ. Roast my behind. Looks like I'm a guilty man. Now I'm gonna have to love my hand. Oh, what's worse, what makes me flip my lid? I hear Michael Jackson is watching my kid. Why don't they cut me so slack? I'm an athlete, movie star, and I'm black. Watch lawyers argue over my head. Why they be warming up that electrical chair? They gonna electric shot OJ. Look my behind like a flower fillet. They gonna electric shot OJ. Rose my behind.
There's Anthony with his band Rockgus.
Anthony Redding.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Give me a call. Get me the hell out of here. I wasn't even near that.
Yeah. To make a little more.
Oh, well, of course.
You're going
electric shock, OJ.
Gonna electric shock.
They gonna be electric shock. Anthony doesn't want people to know this, but there's a video to that, too.
Is there? Oh, right. Fuck.
Yeah, there's a video to that we should get up on the website today.
Yeah,
we haven't played that song in, I couldn't even tell you, 5 years.
Oh, wow. Electric shock. Well, that's when we thought, silly us, thought he was guilty, and now he's golfing.
You're going to have to win an Oscar award to take OJ, make it big.
Oh, no, it'll still be Oscar winner, who you might remember as the guy that was in the house.
And you want to
formerly known as the witness. That's it.
You want to be mature and just go, hey, Kato, hey, 11 years ago. You just got to go, juice, man, juice.
It's going to be 20 years. 20 years, 30 years, it's going to be, dude. So what the fuck, man? What happened? The banging, the fucking OJ ran by, the guy ringing the bell, what the fuck?
I'd like to thank the Academy. Kato, one question. Yeah. Best supporting. Kato, one question from the press.
You wrote, directed, starred in this film, won Oscars for all of that. What was OJ like when he was alone? And
was the drug connection? Was there? No, I want to thank the Academy.
His speech is going to be, I didn't know the nigga that well. 4 times. 4 fucking times.
My 4th Academy Award. One more question, Kato.
Physicist Kato Kaelin has just come up with the... what happened with the glove? And, astronaut Kato Kaelin lands on Venus.
Cure for pneumonia.
Kato, this is Mission Control. The glove, do you think the cops really...
Does a day go by, Kato, where you don't talk about it?
Yeah, if I'm
alone.
Yeah.
When you're alone?
Like I'm in New York and we're going out every night, so someone always drunk or whatever always comes up.
What's the one question then you're sick of hearing?
Did he do it?
Did he do it? And that's the first question we asked.
Yeah.
But you can't help us.
But no, that's the one question.
Did he feel like he did?
Yeah, no. You guys are cool. You guys are cool. The first day I got here on Wednesday, this is true, I come off the plane and I said I want to get a slice of pizza, so I'm walking the street and I see this guy come walking by me. And sometimes people look, they go, yeah, you're that actor dude! Hey! And he's got 2 law books. And I go, hey, that's good, you're studying law. He goes, no, I stole these books. He goes, hey, Kato, I just got out of prison, man. And he recognizes me now. He goes, will you sign these? So I signed the book. Oh, my God. I'm trying to get a ticket to Philadelphia.
You get recognized wherever you go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's a pretty recognizable guy.
Yeah, it's kind of cool when you get the pilots and the airplanes and everybody when they're traveling. They just go, hey, what's up, Kato?
Well, it's not a one-hit wonder thing going on.
Yeah, right? Definitely. I thought of a title for something. It's called the 16th minute, where you go beyond after 15 minutes. I'm in my 16th minute.
He's a creative guy. Look at that, the 16th
comedy development, baby. I'm in National Lampoon. I got a show. I'm on fire, Patrice. Give it up, baby.
Now, what's great about it? He's got a good attitude as far as... I'd be like, Jesus, enough with this fucking crap.
But he's Hollywood.
He's got the good attitude about
Hollywood is motherfucker. He is geniusly Hollywood. So you would like to see him in that time of, man,
Yeah. Oh no, I think people relate to a lot of people in Hollywood. Obviously, there's jealousy. It's like people hate you for no reason, and they don't know you. And I hate nobody. But the whole thing is, it's getting better and better and better. That people are starting to get it. And I have a show, and they're going, "Hey, the guy's kind of funny." When you go to
do you think this aloe juice and nice guy thing is real?
Yeah, I definitely do.
You do? I do too. I feel it is not no pretentious horseshit.
He's been on for like a half hour, 40 minutes. You can't fake it.
I don't think you can fake it.
We see it in his eyes or something like, all right, guys, enough.
He's really an aloe vera nice guy.
We've been doing this where we have to, ask the questions, and you see it in people's eyes like, he doesn't have any of that. You do. Let's say hi to Larry in Indiana.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, man.
Larry.
Hey. Kato Kaelin is more popular than Kiss.
I like this guy.
All right, why, Larry?
He came to Terre Haute, Indiana, just about the same time that the trial was going on. I can't remember if it was over or if it was like during a break or whatever. That one of the local radio stations brought him in, and they brought him into the mall. I bet there was 10,000 people at the mall just to see this guy. And the last time Kiss has come through, they only had about 5,600 people. So does that tell you how popular this guy was?
10,000 people in a mall?
Damn, it was 10,000. I remember that in Terre Haute. They were great to me there.
Wow.
There was more people at the mall just to see him than would probably be in there.
Well, there was a sale for Gap.
Christmas season.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to rock?
It was funny.
Yeah.
I did a Good Morning radio show, and they said, I'll be stopping at this mall, and it was, CNN covered and everything. I was blown away.
Damn.
And I had, the girls, the fan club stuff. It was pretty incredible.
Let's go to John in Arkansas. John?
Hey, boys.
Hey, John.
Hey, girl Patrice. I just wondered, man, when all that went down, Kato, did you ever feel like that you were fixing to, you know, like it all could be pinned on you, if he's going to shift it off on you or anything like that? Or if you just knew right off that you were going to be clear of it?
Yeah, that was the very first day the detectives walked in. I knew that. I didn't know what happened, but they checked everything out, and yeah, I had no problems. I never thought that.
Well, this guy also wanted to say that the media made Kato look terrible. What was the one thing the media was slamming that you were like, oh, my God, that is not what I'm about?
There's a thing that
freeloader.
I was never not working. I was working, but also, and I, first of all, never, ever, no one ever believes this. I don't do drugs, never did drugs because I don't
Oh, man, they made you look like you were a toot-hurt.
And that was the one thing I really got mad because I've always been... seriously, really straight, because I had the long hair. They just did this, and they went over and over. I was this drug guy, and I was like, it was for me. It was just like, oh man, it was just terrible.
What I knew
it was over and over, and there's some guy wrote a book about this. I won't say the writer's name, and I had gone to dinner with him a few times, and he's a very prolific writer. You guys know who he is, and I was like, oh, the guy stabbed me in the back, and it was like,
well, stab him back in the back. What's that nigga's name, man?
No.
Damn, this nigga's Hollywood. I like him, but
he loves everybody.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. I was like, oh, jeez. But anyways, that was a really bad thing because people looked at me differently, and I couldn't stand it.
Huh. All right, let's go to Ron in Pennsylvania. Ron?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Hey there, Ran.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, good morning, Patrice. Hey, you're killing this week, man. You're really helping the show.
Love Patrice on the show.
Patrice has been doing great for us.
Appreciate it.
She's great.
Hey, I wanted to ask Kato, man, if he's ever heard of a band out of Chicago called Kato the Houseboy. A buddy of mine, Richie Whitman, they do it, and, man, they're really talented, even just for, if you wanted to do it for the novelty. Find out the band's got some CDs out, and if you like them, man, I don't know if you can do something if you got room for a band on the show or whatever, but...
You guys trying to pitch this band.
I'm only here for a day, but I'll talk to Opie and Anthony. I think we can get them in.
It's a band.
I actually got a CD from those guys, Kato.
Really?
Yeah, they sent me one. It's very good.
Yeah.
I know, I love it. I do have it. I'm not kidding you.
He's just, look at him, the nicest guy.
Look, he loves everybody.
It's disgusting.
No, I do have it.
That's why he wasn't a suspect.
Not at all.
They're trained to know. They just go, where was you, Kat? I was drinking apple juice.
Yeah, they kept thinking
McDonald's. Come on, Kato, tell us one thing you don't like. One thing you don't like. You've been a little too nice. Give us some evil.
Give us the name of that goddamn author.
No, I would, but there'd be a lawsuit.
All right,
I'll tell you guys up there. I would definitely do it.
Just give us some evil.
Some evil?
What don't you like? Something.
Or who's a dick?
Yeah,
who's just a dick?
You ever fuck a girl that said put on a glove, put on some gloves?
The glove, yeah.
And do the Heisman pose as you're coming?
That happens every night. What are you talking about? I love that.
Wow. God damn it. What a dude! Like, what a life! It's like, it's just, do you think you would have made it in the business without this? You think
who's to say? But I think so. I think, I did already 2 pilots before.
Something would have happened with the guy.
I had 3 commercials out. It was kind of.
All right, he was going to say something. What was it?
Marriage. I don't like marriage.
Why?
Hey, there you go.
Because I just think it's too tough to find one woman, and I wouldn't want to cheat, man. I would just love to be with a few. Quite a few. And I believe in having more than one wife.
But do you want kids?
Yeah. I actually have a daughter. So I already have a kid.
Oh, well, there you go.
And she's in the car. Can we bring her in because it's been like 3 hours?
In the car. Stop. Left the window rolled down a little bit.
I could be in my own show. No, we had one of the shows with the a guy left a dog in the car, so we put him in the kennel for a weekend. Oof. It's true.
I like the concept of the new show. We should bring it all back around. Talk about the new show again.
Eye for an eye.
I like the idea a lot. Definitely like it. And
it's going. It's just big guns. It's going to happen. So
what if somebody messes up the dry cleaning? One of those kind of cases?
Oh, we did a dry cleaning episode. It was one of the best shows ever. The dry guy said he could get any kind of stain. They brought in one of these really nice carpets, and the guy ruined the carpet. So the judge ruled that they could go into their house, the dry cleaner's house, and do the equal amount of damage to their house and anything in the house. And the lady that did it, she destroyed everything. She went nuts. We have a bailiff that's named Big Sugar Ray Phillips. He was the heavyweight champion, middleweight heavyweight champion from 77 to 81. He lost to Hagler, and he couldn't even stop her. She put paint everything on the computer. just tore the place apart.
A
And the
fucking
other lady,
spot on the rug?
Well, no, the rug was like one of those.
That's like testicles for an eye.
But I'm telling you, the lady was bawling that lived in the house because the wife didn't know. The husband said it was okay to come in to the dry cleaner. It was a brilliant show. Great stuff.
That's a good show. Yeah, you're going to have to send us a copy. So we
I'll send you copies.
We'll take a peek and then we'll talk about it some more.
And I do the Springer part in the audience, and I do the revenge. I'm there on location doing the whole setup.
I like the concept.
So I do the open, middle, close.
I like the concept. Eye for an eye. All right. Promoting anything else there?
Yeah, actually, you guys, I'd love you to see this Chic spot because you'll crack up. It's www.that'sthepowerof4.com. That'sthepowerof4.com. I think I know your sense of humor. I think you guys will really dig it.
Okay.
Pretty damn funny. It's the razor blade that makes you more humpable. That's the ad. So,
more humpable.
More hump. If you use this razor, you will get laid.
All right.
That's what they're saying. So that's
back that up.
And Bikini Destinations, strip poker, everything's there.
You're a busy guy.
It's going great.
That's good.
Hey, you guys, honestly, I had
Kato.
time, man. It was phenomenal.
Absolutely. Thanks
Patrice
for coming
O'Neill.
Fucking great-looking guy in his picture. Look at his old his picture.
Dude, he hasn't aged. He just cut his hair a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cut your hair. Still looks like the same guy.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Drinking that. What the fuck are you drinking?
Aloe vera. I mix
aloe vera?
I mix it with pomegranate. So
what is aloe vera supposed to do, though?
It's you know how it's healing for the skin you put on cuts. So
Yeah.
if you drink it, it's just that much more healing.
I tried it.
Half and half. Just try half with your favorite
gotta be a little
juice.
rough.
Your juice. Who said that?
Juice.
No, but really, it's great.
Pomegranate is supposed to be
Everything
good too, right?
cleans you out,
That's
and
the
then
rage.
you're pure, and then
All right.
your body. Look
That's
at
great.
a little health tip too.
Thank you. It's Kato Kaelin, everyone. This
Thanks,
was
you guys.
great.
Anthony,
Thanks, man.
Michael, thank you.
All right, we'll go to break with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Who's this?
This is AC. Let's go kill somebody tonight.
Hi.
Juice?
Yeah. Hello.
OJ.
Who's this?
It's Al Michaels. My wife's been acting like a real bitch. I was wondering if you could help me kill her. What do you say, champ?
Do I know you? Hey.
Juice, it's Chris Rock. It's me, Chris Rock, Juice. What do you say you and I go kill the Spice Girls? Juice, every time I call you, I always be laughing.
Hello?
Juice, you're late. We're supposed to go out and kill people tonight. What's going on?
I really can't talk. I'm at dinner with a bunch of people, and I have no idea who you are.
I'm the real killer. OJ. Oh, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice.
Yeah?
Juice, what's up?
Who is this?
It's Dan Dierdorf. You want to go throw the ball around, have some beers, maybe kill somebody?
Yeah.
Hi, OJ, it's Kato. I want to go pick up some young girls and kill them? We can hold them underwater or something.
How'd it go?
Can I move in with you?
Hello?
Hi, OJ.
Hey.
Hey, it's Marcus Allen. Want to go get some bitches and kill them? Yeah. Gone.
Only he could do that.
We got to go right to the phones and say hi to Damon in Virginia. Damon, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
This fucking Patrice is killing for y'all. Y'all somehow have got to peg him. I know y'all got loyalties to little Jimmy, and that's cool. Keep him on there, too, but somehow, man, show this guy the money.
We're gonna try to figure out something with these guys because we run this whole channel. I don't know. We got to start doing some serious thinking because we got the best stable of guys in radio. It's not even close. Not even close.
Okay, guys. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thanks, Damon.
By the way.
Yeah, Patrice, I mean, they're talking in Washington. They're like, holy shit, this Patrice is killing for you guys. You got the call from Elo, right?
Yeah, Elo gave me a nice call, man.
Elo's like, give me his number. I got to talk to this brother.
The Elo.
Speaking of Elo, this is an Elo thing because people are going to be fucking pissed at me.
Oh, boy. Stop it. Don't even say it.
We were supposed to announce the The arch enemy today.
Every third instant feedback is,
I understand.
come on already, announce.
Where's Ben? Because Ben's got to help me out here. Because they're going to kill me on the board, the message boards, but this is out of my hands. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But
Ben, what happened?
Basically, we've been announcing all week and all morning that we'll finally reveal the arch enemy that has been hired by XM Satellite Radio, and he wants to take a peek at this channel and see if he can help us out. He would never be our boss. We would never actually answer this person. But we have a history with this person that is pretty fucking ugly, to say the least.
Yeah.
So Ben got an email from Eric Logan.
Yes.
And what is the email? You might as well read this fucking
It just
thing.
says, no, not today. Can't announce it today. But he said we're going to announce it next week in person.
They're bringing him by?
That's all he said, in person.
There you go. Have the meeting on the air.
I swear to God, I was talking to Eric Logan last night. He's going to be in New York Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, the Country Music Awards are in town.
So he's going to bring him by on our show?
I guess.
If you want to hear some uncomfortable radio.
A lot of speculation.
Make sure you listen Monday and Tuesday. I'm assuming.
God.
Well, actually, in a way, that's better. I mean, we could be dicks and just, say who it is now, but I'd rather the person comes walking through the door,
on the air.
and then you got the uncomfortableness.
Right.
Because there was true hatred.
That bad.
There's still hate. There's still hate for the bullshit that went on.
Motherfuckers hold it, man.
We do.
We don't. Bunch of motherfuckers.
Dude, we don't forget.
Damn.
We let Pauly Shore, wow, like this is a huge story. We let him sit where Foot is sitting right now and just so wet because of something he did years ago to us. Yeah. And I were just starting out in radio. We were a little green. We're out in L.A. We're at the Comedy Store. We're out there, quote, for the Grammys, even though we never even got close to the Grammys. Instead, we're talking to hacks at the Comedy Store for 2 or 3 straight days.
That sucks.
And Pauly Shore, the interview wasn't going great, and he said something like, oh, you guys are new to this. Like, he just killed us on the air. I'm like, oh, I'll never forget this one. So fast forward about 7 years.
Did he know who you guys was? He had to not know.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Know. Not know who you was.
We reminded him.
He knew who you was back then, like who you.
Oh yeah, no one knew who we were back then. We were just.
And
two
he
guys
didn't remember that we were the guys.
Right,
that
that's what I'm asking. That you were the guys that he disrespected.
Hey, that's all good. He made us look kind of silly, on our own radio show, and.
No, we pulled the Antonio Andolini.
Y'all are brutal. I can't believe.
Oh, dude. So we're like, all right, it's fair game, but I'm not going to forget this. 7 years later, we're on the top of our game. And he comes in to promote some ridiculous project, another project that failed miserably. And he sat where Foot's sitting, right? I think this was in the old studio, right? Mm-hmm. And he just had nothing. And one of the things Ant and I could do very well, if we like you and you're bombing on the show, we'll help you along. No problem, we'll help you along. There's all sorts of tools and things you could do as broadcasters to help the person along, right? Like Kato didn't need any help. He was just doing his thing. Mm-hmm. We just sat there and let him do he was sweating, the flop sweat, everything.
Let him stink up.
And he pretty much looked at us and begged, like, come on, guys. Like, come on, help me out. Like,
he just wouldn't talk.
We were just like, yeah.
Yeah, great.
And then we reminded him at the end of the interview why we did what we did.
He's
so wet. He was sweating.
We're like Jews bringing back like 90-year-old Nazis to fuck up.
Oh yeah,
like that's it. It's like
dude.
We will not let it go.
You motherfuckers will fuck with the Bible Jews, like the.
I guarantee.
Yeah. You were whoever the Pharaoh of, but y'all dudes whole grudge.
Dude, I guaranteed he walked out of the studio with cranky ass and everything else. He was sweating so much. He was dying. He was dying right in front of our eyes, and we're like, let's just watch him die today.
Did the listeners know that you did it?
All you get there is, wow, that segment sucked, dude. What's wrong with you guys? Blah, blah, blah. Today sucked on the air. And it wasn't about that. We're like, we can make the radio show suck for one day for payback, no problem, because it was a personal thing. And he just sat there and died right in front of our eyes.
Has there ever been anybody that did you wrong and you just, they go, you know what, sorry, fellas, I remember that. And you guys, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some of those. But
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary?
Oh, you had a thing with Leary?
He blew me off pretty bad.
It was pretty funny, though.
It was
at Comics Come Home.
It was funny for everyone but me.
Dude, it was at Comics Come Home. Listen, let me tell this story.
For me.
We were sort of finally getting, some names, a name for ourselves. And we get invited to Comics Come Home. We're already in New York. We go back up there, and we're invited in the VIP room, and everyone's walking around. That's part of the show, and some local Boston celebrities. And we're all at the bar, and Dennis Leary comes in, right?
Yeah, and Dennis said...
Take it from there, because I don't remember. I remember we were all at the bar or something, and you went to say hi.
Dennis had just gotten the show The Job together with our buddy Adam Ferrara. Been a friend of mine, Joe Curry's and stuff for years. And I knew Leary was going to be there, so he walked up to the bar. Everyone's kind of looking at him. I'm kind of at the bar, and I figure it's a time for me to introduce myself.
And we're feeling good about ourselves.
Feeling good about ourselves. We got a name for ourselves.
We got a little star power.
A little star power. I could use the Adam Ferrara angle as like a mutual friend type thing to get in there.
And I bet you're already fast forwarding like you're going to be on an episode. It's all just going to come together.
I wasn't fast forwarding.
It's all going to come together. We're going to need a scene of 2 DJs, and Dennis is going to be calling.
Dude, I didn't know also that all these motherfuckers are standing watching.
All of us,
like,
dude. The whole crew.
Everyone from the show, the whole crew is watching. So I walk over, and I go, Dennis, Anthony Cumia, Opie, and Anthony show.
Feeling all good, too, Patrice.
Good friends with Adam Ferrara on the show, yeah. And he, without looking at me, he kind of put his hand out a little bit and goes, hey, how you doing? And then turned his back to me and just like, that was it.
And went on to somebody else.
Went on.
And Anthony's just left there like,
and believe me, I didn't interrupt his conversation, so it wasn't like he kind of did that and then went back to his conversation. He wasn't talking to anybody. So I step up to make my big introduction.
He was just primed for someone to say hi.
Yeah.
He was just chilling with his right elbow up there.
Yeah. I didn't interrupt shit.
Nothing.
I made a point I wasn't going to interrupt shit.
Beat it, I'm daydreaming.
I turn around. It was so bad that everybody from the show that was looking didn't even laugh. They when I turned and saw them, they quickly like put their heads down and like turned their head. It was that bad.
It was what's called a douche chill.
What a blow off! What a blow off I got.
We brought it up on the show though,
and then he came in as a guest on the show. And it was, right when he sat down, I just went,
"You blew me off, man.
You go down in history as one of the worst blow-offs I've ever gotten in my life. In my life." And he's like, "Oh, well, you know, what happened?" And I told him, and then he just goes, "Oh, sorry." Like,
because it wasn't personal, dude.
No, it wasn't personal.
You know, a lot of Irish guys, and you're like, Irish people are just so emotionless. This guy gives me so much, like, little thing. He throws me so many little bones.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know how it's nothing worse than actually giving your, like, saying thank you, and the thank you person, your welcome person is just like, yeah. Like, you know, do you like me? Why are you helping me out, you motherfucker? I'm like, hey, Dennis, you know, man, I really appreciate all you've done for me. Listen, stop talking to me for 5 minutes, would you? Colin's the same way. Hey, Colin, man, I love doing on the show. Hey, you know what? I love cigars. Because Irish people are not and they're not a therapeutic
loving.
No, man. It's
in the household. It's never stories of. I remember me and my dad.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of love there, talking. It's always some horrific story. Bill Burr tells a story of his family that is just horrific. The father yelling at the mother all the time.
Uncomfortable guy. Billy's the same. Billy's like, hey, man, Billy, let me tell you something. And it's just his right shoulder goes up into his ear, and it's just affection is painful. Right. Because I'm like, Dennis, thank you so much for the things you've done for me. And he'll just go, light a cigarette, get out of my face, you're bugging me. It's like, you go, I know how you feel, Dennis, I know what you're really feeling. You know, have you ever had a revenge thing where you or Opie or Anthony, either one of y'all go, you know what, I'm going to get that motherfucker. You ready, Anthony? And you go, I like the guy.
Kind of over it.
You go, we got over it. Dennis, and Opie's like, I like Dennis. I like him.
A little over it. It would always be the other way, dude. I'm the one that is obsessed with this shit.
Oh, yeah.
And Anthony's talked me out of, he's talked me out of a lot of things, man, over there.
There's still one guy out there, though, that needs to meet our wrath.
Yeah.
There is one man out there that we have never gotten revenge on. I can't stand this motherfucker.
Yeah, don't even say his name, because I want it to be a surprise when it happens.
And it was at the same event, which makes me think, well, maybe we did really suck ass back then, and we were like, you know, it was obvious, so people like Pauly Shore and this guy were being like scumbags.
As far as a radio team, we were just starting out. We had all the potential in the world, but we still had to do. You had to, like, hone your craft.
So how big was your ego, even when it shouldn't have been as big as it was?
At this point, I had no ego.
Let me take this really fast. Anthony was installing air conditioners, right? 6 months later, tops, he's in L.A. interviewing some huge TV and
excited, still
TV and comedy stars. Almost.
And it wasn't 6 months later. It was a matter of weeks. It was like I had given my notice at Apollo Air Conditioning and gave my 2 weeks notice.
Oh, you're right.
I worked, and then right up until the point we
went. You know what? You're right. I was thinking because you were coming.
It was Opie and Anthony right away, or it was Opie and my air conditioning friend.
It was Opie on BAB because that was the Opie's nighttime attitude was the show, and I would come on there as a guest just a few times a week, maybe.
And a lot of people actually at the time questioned like, why are you giving him top billing? Because you could easily just say the Opie
second
show.
billing.
So. I never looked at it that way, I swear to God.
Well, let me tell you something. The motherfucker who's after Ann is second. It ain't.
But at the time, I was like, this guy has all the potential. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my life. Fuck it.
Thanks.
Fuck it. Let's do it right away and just make it Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, I forgot. I did forget when he was doing my show, like kind of actually it was becoming 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
He still had a day job.
At my day
installing
job.
the air conditioners and stuff.
So I was like,
and being treated like shit.
So you gave him the okay, you said, or whoever said.
I forgot. So he
get rid of that air conditioning.
Yeah, he gave his 2-week notice. He's right. I forgot about this. So he worked right to the end of his 2-week notice, and that following Monday, we're pretty much in L.A.
L.A. interviewing celebrities,
TV stars.
I was just in an attic. Like, installing shit. I'd never done radio in my life aside from hanging out with Opie a couple of times a week. So, and then I'm conducting an interview with, like, celebrities.
Yeah. How amazing is that?
I was like, what the fuck? Where am I? Who the fuck?
And at what point did Dennis blow you off?
Oh, that was years later.
That was years later.
That's when I already thought, Dennis should be looking, going, hey nice
baby,
to meet you
let
too.
me tell you something. I can also do air conditioners, but I'm Anthony.
But, let me tell you.
There's Prince, there's Cher, and there's Anthony up in this motherfucker. N-E-E at the end.
He could
with
not.
With a hyphen over the E.
Could not be less interested.
So as far as this shit goes, we continue to beat our enemies up whenever chance we get, but there's still one guy we haven't got to yet.
One guy left.
Everyone else.
One guy left.
Everyone else guy coming in, is it?
No.
It's just,
we beat the shit out of him bad on the air.
Oh, so this is a whole other person that you don't want to know.
Not yet.
And
it's a celebrity. It's going to be a nice surprise when it happens. Yeah. And it will happen eventually. That's all I'm saying. But as far as everybody else, we'll continue to beat them up. But we've taken care of everybody except this one person. That's it. And I don't need the speculation to happen again on the message board. It's not this huge thing.
God, these people.
But anyway, did you guys then after you got him? Did he go? I deserved it. I remember this shit. You know what?
I think we had him on one other time after that, and then like he called up recently to be on the XM show. And I'm like, no thanks. See you later. We're doing our thing now.
God, you mother.
Well, we have this saying: Opie and Anthony always win in the end. Sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it takes years, but we don't forget.
Hilarious. Y'all really are.
Dude, I'm the Rain Man of radio. I remember it all. I remember all the bullshit.
Thad Scott's a little aggravated.
Who?
From Cincinnati. What hacky radio crap. You bitch all the time when other DJs pull this crap. What a disappointment not revealing the arch enemy. This isn't hacky radio crap, you cunt. He's got to use, like, because he knows that we are so, like, ew, that's hacky radio stuff when jocks are hacky. So this has nothing to do with anything that's hacky, but he's got to throw that in there because he knows that we can't stand hacky radio. So he's got to call us like, oh, you hacky. You know something, Thad? B-A-N.
Nah, don't ban him. He's frustrated.
I'm banning him.
He just needs to know the arch enemy, Anthony. You can't ban him.
All right, look, one more time, and he's banned.
And honestly,
one more bad one, though.
And honestly, I did promise that it would happen today, so in a way, it's my fault as well.
One more time,
all right, give him one more time.
I'll give him one more time.
Look at you motherfuckers corrupted. You know what? I don't like the comments, sucker. How about this? Thaddeus.
Thad.
You're banned. For what, dude? For having an opinion? Yes. Because I am and Anthony, and don't you ever forget it.
We're a very interactive show until they make fun of us.
The only time the "and" is good before your name is if there's an "as" after it. Because it's always like, and that guy as Schneider from, like, One Day at a Time. Or, and, you know, because that's the big star.
When you're the special guest.
When you're there. And as.
So it's out of our control, and actually it might become a bigger thing now if we reveal it live as he's coming through that door for the first time.
I think what
as a member of XM.
I think what Thad is saying is that you are purposely, purposely not doing this to have, like, some extra interest in the radio.
That's what he's saying.
And Thad is, they're mad at you, Thad, because they don't need this type of shit to have a good radio show.
Let me explain something.
Right. Let me the barometer between being banned and
let me explain this. People love when we give the inside radio shit away, okay? On commercial radio, that's something we have done in the past and would continue to do. You tease something because you want people listening longer. All right, because then the ratings go up, and then you're more successful. Satellite radio, we already got you listening. We don't need you to listen longer. We would like you to listen longer, but that's not one of our goals here.
Now explain
our goal is
he might not know it.
Our goal is to just have you, get your friends to subscribe, and then maybe they become fans of 202. That's all it is. Right. But in the old days, this guy's right. You would go right to the end of the show and go, oh, we ran out of time, so Monday we'll reveal the arch enemy. And then Monday happens, you got lesbian shit happening, like, oh, man, we wanted to give you the arch enemy today, but look, we gave you lesbians. You can't be bitching, right? So we'll do it tomorrow, Tuesday. Man, we were the kings of that, dude. We could stretch shit out for weeks.
And next week.
But this is not one of those things, I'm telling you. It's a timing issue, and it looks like... this arch enemy will be in New York with Eric Logan on Monday and Tuesday, and they're stopping by to say hi. So
you're right, Mr. Comey. It isn't hacky radio; it's outright lying radio. Once again, O&A have lied to their fans.
You dirty liars! They calling you liars. They calling you liars.
See what we got to put up with?
They just kill us.
Liars. You lie, Pee-wee.
This was going to be one of those let's stall segments because we were supposed to get the gang from The Apprentice on today, but I guess they're late.
Uh-oh. How will this affect Elo's appearance?
I don't know.
On The Apprentice.
It's great because, last night The Apprentice was all about Star Wars and how to market the new game and all that, and one team just failed miserably. They blew it. One lady thought it'd be smart to focus on another character besides Darth Vader.
Why would you have a lady in charge of anything Star Wars anyway? That's the mistake right there. I don't care. It's not that it's a good thing or anything, but chicks just, for the most part, will not know about it.
When this is Diane Livingston, she's in charge of Three Stooges marketing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The Jar Jar Binks is cute. Put him on the box prominently, and it'll sell.
No, it won't.
So, when you think Star Wars, you think Darth Vader, pretty much right off the top.
Mm-hmm.
And she was looking at the new characters from the third movie, technically Episode 3 or whatever. And there was one that was more colorful and stood out more. And I saw the movie. I couldn't tell you the name of this character. It's one of the newer characters, obviously.
Flowery Floggins.
Yeah, they looked at her
from the planet of fluffy things.
They looked at her like, are you crazy?
On drugs.
And what I learned watching The Apprentice last night is these people didn't really know much about Star Wars, which amazed me.
What type of game was it supposed to be?
I think it was Battlefront.
Battlefront?
I believe so. Was it?
Yes. Yeah. So you kind of want like a Jedi.
It was like getting a display for, let's say, Best Buy.
Yeah,
that was pretty much the.
All right, you want lightsaber, you want Jedi, and you want some kind of evil figure.
Yeah,
you want some kind of evilness.
But she suggested let's use another character. They didn't go with her suggestion, obviously. I don't even know the character's name.
The classic picture for Star Wars is one of the Jedis, whoever they're gonna draw.
Yep.
All the little peripheral characters dotted around, and a big picture of Darth Vader.
Right,
looming. In the back.
Looming.
With a moon. That's all the Star Wars.
The Jedi's got to be in his Jedi shit with his lightsaber looking all cool and stuff.
You don't have to overthink Star Wars.
No, it's easy. And people go, ooh, I know what that is. Know what it's all about. I'm buying.
And then the other dope who lives in New York City, got to explain this to the rest of the country. They had a meeting in Chelsea with the bigwigs that from the Star Wars company, whatever, or the gaming company, and he decided that they would leave at 10 o'clock for a 10:15 meeting in Chelsea from Trump Towers, which is, what, on 58th, 59th Street over here?
Yeah, I'm going to be a little late.
Well, and even Trump said in the boardroom, he's like, you realize that's a minimum of a 45-minute to an hour lead time you got to give yourself to make it. They gave themselves 15 minutes, so they missed the meeting.
Oh, boy.
Well, they didn't even get a cab till like 10 after 5. And the other thing was it was so far west in Chelsea. It wasn't even just like it was.
How many blocks did they have to go first?
They had to go from 57th and 6th, or 57th and 5th to 26th.
So they had to go over 30. They had to go south 30 blocks. Then they had to go all the way west another 5 or 6 blocks. This is right after rush hour in Manhattan.
Fifth Avenue stinks.
In Manhattan.
It's the only street. It's one of the streets you cannot turn on. Like.
No, they don't allow you.
Leave Fifth Avenue alone.
And this dope says we'll leave at 10 o'clock.
And
actually, he's supposed to be a brain. Yeah. You got to have a brain to be on The Apprentice.
And he lives in New York. Like, that's what Trump was saying at the end. He's just like, you're a moron.
And did he get fired?
Yes.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Oh, yeah. Well, 2 got fired.
Absolutely deserves it.
I don't know if they're calling him, but
track him down. All
right, next week is the big episode, though, on The Apprentice. We want everyone to watch because Eric Logan is featured prominently. They do a whole thing with XM next week on The Apprentice.
Caps equal ban, by the way. Caps equal ban. Understand me. Caps equal ban.
They're just cursing you out.
I'm seeing multiple posts in just capital letters, and it starts, you guys suck. You do this all the time.
Yeah, but we gave you some good radio.
God, relax. You'll know about it.
By the way, it's definitely a big deal, but I think Wack Bag just blew that out of proportion, by the way, with the speculation of what was going on.
Oh, you're going to pin it on them?
Oh, yeah.
Why did they blow it out of proportion, Mr. Secret Messages? They didn't even start the speculation thread until you were like, let me say this. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a big mustache.
Wow, this guy's going, at least we know who the Jedi's arch nemesis is, fuckers. Listen, go to Wack Bag. Go to Wack Bag. Go to Wack Bag. Go to the speculation thread. They did blow it out of proportion.
Oh, I know. I can't even go to it. There's too many pages.
Just give me the number of posts. You can do it right away. Eric, you do it for me. Eric, wake up. What did I want to do?
He was talking to me.
Uh-oh, Eric, what did he want to do? Come on now. Now it's hard to get to because everybody's on it.
You got headphones on and you're a foot away from me. What did I want?
What did he want, Eric?
What?
Just guess.
He was telling me to remind me that Francine was still here at the same time you said
something. Take a guess.
So I blocked you out.
Just guess. What do you think he wanted?
I don't know. I did not hear it.
Take a guess.
Take a guess.
Just guess. What do you think he wanted? Based on the limited amount of info you heard, what do you think he wanted?
I don't know, honestly.
Holy shit.
Look at the room laugh.
They're dying. They're hitting the table. They're hitting the counter.
They love it.
We just want one person around here that can multitask. Can't you hear Derek and also kind of hear what we're saying?
You're putting a lot of pressure on Eric to be like a human being right now.
You know what, though?
That's what he does.
I got to tell you something about when Derek talks to you in the headphones. No, it cuts out. The thing is, when Derek's talking to you in the headphones, you know that is the time you have to be alert of what he's saying and what's going on around you at the same time, so you don't miss anything. That's the time when the second you hear Derek, you're like, all right, I got to split my brain in half. Here's where one half, and the show is in the other half.
All right, well, don't forget to watch The Apprentice.
Take a guess.
Next Thursday. It's a whole show with XM, okay? Featuring Eric Logan and Lee Abrams and some other people down there in Washington.
I can't get on Wack Bag. It's crashed.
They blew
he wanted you to go to Wack Bag and see what the post count was.
Yeah, the post count
on the speculation.
And the views, too.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Want to do news teases?
Oh, I love the news teases.
We don't need a break, do we? We haven't really done anything yet. We like to break after we feel like we gave the listeners something.
Or our bladders are full. One or the other.
Exactly.
Whichever comes first.
We're bullshitting around, hoping the Apprentice people call.
This smartass is writing the word caps in caps. Man, these people are animals.
They really are. They will eventually turn on us as well. We know it. Jesus. They will eat us alive one day.
Yeah.
We'll enjoy the ride until it happens. We gave them way too much power. Way too much power.
All right, let's see here. There's 1,635 posts. 52,930 views of those posts.
They blew it out of proportion. Right?
So they were just sitting there waiting.
Absolutely.
Okay, is this guy or girl, whoever this person is, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to be worth all of this?
Who says it's a guy or a girl?
Okay, this pigeon.
Fucking donkey.
This pigeon did his wrong.
Who shit on Opie years ago. Hey, dude. Remember you shit on my head, motherfucker?
No, look. I'll admit I'm the big ass on this radio show, but as far as this goes, Anthony is well entrenched in the hatred.
There was some hatred going on.
Oh, that squirrel, he was sweating.
All right, here we go. New news teasers. Why don't we do this before we take another break, Anthony? We love this. This is one of our favorite segments, and we do it from time to time. You know, we were talking about the news earlier, Patrice, and we love to point out how they just scare the shit out of us for no reason.
That's their job now. It's not to inform. It's no more about a guy behind a desk with the clock behind him telling you the news just for information's sake. It's about sensationalism, shocking headlines that get you to tune in at 11. That's what it's all about. And they do this by the news tease. You're watching a TV show, perhaps? You're watching an episode of Seinfeld? You're having a good time? That Kramer's hysterical. Look at how he's sliding into Jerry's apartment. What? My toothpaste can kill me.
Oh, is that awful?
and then you're like, what the fuck is in my toothpaste?
Is that awful? That is awful, man.
It's all the time.
And
they just frighten you.
This Halloween, there's something that's going to happen bad to your kids.
Christmas is a jolly season. Does it have to mean death to your children? We'll show you a popular toy that can decapitate.
We'll show you on Christmas Eve.
Yes,
what?
After you purchase it. Your son or daughter may already be playing with this dangerous...
That's the best one, and I have heard that. There's a toy out there that could kill your children. We'll tell you at 11.
Does your car run on gas?
6 o'clock, and your kid is in the room with 100 toys. Can you just narrow it down for me, please?
Are you inhaling and exhaling? There's a hidden danger you need to know about.
One of those two things will kill you.
But I gotta do both.
Right.
I get dizzy if I...
Or a popular SUV could blow up at any given time.
Yeah.
And there you are. You got to go pick up your kid from soccer practice.
Yes,
it's like,
there it is.
Hey, why don't you throw me a bone and let me know before I go out in my driveway?
The company start with a C, an F,
right,
a D.
Right.
Give me a hint.
Right.
That's the funny thing. Tune in.
Yeah. And
because they need you to tune in. Because they sell commercials and they make money.
People don't understand the news. The news. I couldn't understand why they had. There was one time they canceled America's Most Wanted. I'm going, how do you cancel this type of information?
Every show they're catching motherfuckers.
They canceled it. The news is the news. Like it's not something that needs ratings.
Yeah. Finally, they're doing something good with this TV thing.
Every episode they're catching some motherfucker.
These are fucking
They canceled that show at one point, but people go, how do you?
You don't cancel that. You don't cancel the chance to catch a kid fucking.
Everybody loves the rapist. This is tune in.
God, you make a great point.
Tune into Everybody Loves Rapists.
Well, it's not getting good ratings. Yeah. Don't the ratings just have to be the people that have seen this motherfucker? Like, it doesn't matter. Their rating could be 10 people watching. As long as those 10 know who that cocksucker is,
it's a .3 rating.
Success.
Well, good. It's a .3. Imagine if it's showing though, nigga, it's a .nothing.
The kid touching gets a 2 share.
Yeah. There's a Colombian drug dealer lives next to the damn TV station.
All you need 10 people that know that guy's whereabouts.
How about this? There's now some awful shit going on because they canceled that show.
Yeah.
Did they cancel it?
They wanted to. There was a public outcry.
Like, how do you cancel that show?
Well, we do have to make room for the Pam Anderson show that she has on.
Oh, now I understand.
It's like PBS. It's like you go, okay, let's see who's out there. Oh my God, I know that guy. You know, you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the rate. The news.
It's like the news.
The news is competitive.
The news is competitive. That's what it is. But you do never hear about the news being canceled. Yeah, it's like
Well, they probably cancel people.
Yeah, that's what they do. They throw off reporters and bring new ones in to get more people to watch.
Because the Howard guy, the guy, there's like a black dude who does the like, I'm gonna get revenge for doing something bad. An Arab, sold him empty deodorant.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're gonna go get Howard. But it used to be this other dude. Now it's Help Me Howard. It used to be like, watch out, Susan.
Yeah.
They just
changed
watch
the
out,
title
Susan,
for the
no more.
new
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, got Howard to do the shit. So what are they doing, man?
Let's go to Guido in Philly. Guido.
Yo, guys, do you guys see the new method of news teasers that they're doing now?
No.
They right during the show, we're watching a nice show, and all of a sudden, right in the bottom of the screen, they'll put like 4 news teasers at the same time. They write them out, and you got to read them all, and then you're freaking out during the show. So they just keep going one after the other during the show.
What, like a ticker during the show?
No ticker. It's just solid. Just comes out of nowhere. Like you're watching CSL, something, boom. They go like 20,000 people leave a town, only 11 left.
Wow. I haven't seen that. I've seen the ticker, and I've seen the other annoying thing, quick little tangent from the news itself, but it's still television that I'm really getting pissed at. WB is using it a lot. I haven't seen the network start using it. Fox uses it, where they promo a show, and now it's a quarter of the fucking screen. Quarter of the screen is taken up with, it comes screaming into the side of the screen. It's promoing like you fucking, catch the Simpsons, and there's a huge Homer Simpson in the middle of watching whatever the fuck you're watching.
And it's animated, and it's a TV
it's
thing
moving.
happening.
It's not just a logo. It's a part of the show. There's characters. There's a scene being played out. There's NASCAR. There's cars driving in.
And in the face of whoever's driving
the driver pops up. It unfolds to half the screen.
Yeah, man.
And it's covering vital shit on the fucking show.
But that is the one thing that 9/11, if you say anything came out of 9/11 that was decent, was the ticker.
Yeah, the news ticker. They had to put the ticker on the news thing.
That ticker is a genius.
You ever
thing,
look at it too long, though, and you stop looking and everything in your room is going the other way? Like your eyes, it's an optical illusion on your eyes. It's like, what the fuck? I'm all dizzy. It's like cheap dope. You just read the ticker for a while.
Get hooked on the ticker.
What you do is, I'm hooked on the ticker, man.
Ticker, man.
Dude, ticker buzz.
All right, well, we were going to do news teasers.
Are you teasing the news teasers to take a break?
Am, Anthony.
Something is happening on Opie and Anthony.
Oh, I feel
Tune
more...
into Opie and Anthony to find out.
Let me predict more capital letter posts on the...
I got an idea, man. We could just tease around the clock and never do anything. We could just tease we got the greatest shit ready to happen.
Something's going to happen soon.
And by the way, if you think we're going to get to the news teasers, one of the Apprentice guys are on the phone, so we won't get to that either.
No, we got to talk to Brian.
Before we take a break?
Oh, we're not breaking. We just got to go to Brian first.
All right, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
You were supposed to call in like 40 minutes ago.
But he's late.
That's all right, At least my girlfriend isn't.
That actually wasn't that bad. It was quick enough where it covered up.
This is my first time talking on satellite radio. This is awesome.
It is. You can even curse.
I know. It's awesome. Can I say a curse?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Shit.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
You
didn't even want to go for the gusto and drop the A-bomb?
What did you say?
You could drop the A-bomb if you want. The mother of all curse words.
What's the mother of all curse words? It's an A.
Starts with a C, ends with a cunt.
Oh, no. I'm not going to do that.
We call it the A-bomb.
Yeah, that's the A-bomb.
That stops every argument in its tracks.
That's the big one. You should have turned to Trump and just called him that.
Right.
You're fired. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for one of you guys to talk back to the big guy.
Hey, Marcus did it last week. I was kind of impressed.
Yeah, he kind of did, I guess, but he's a babbling idiot.
He's Tuli McTulovich, president of Tooltown.
Did you enjoy your Did you enjoy your time on The Apprentice there, Brian?
I had a great time. It was an absolute blast, great experience. Had some great opportunities come from it, and I have nothing but good things to say about Mr. Trump.
Well, you're hoping to still get hired, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. But even though, he kind of bashed me in the boardroom, I dusted myself off. I got fired. I still work for my family's third-generation printing company in New York City.
Uh-huh.
And
what's the company?
It's called the True Type Printing Company. It's third generation, 75 years old.
A printing company?
Yeah.
The 21st century.
Man, we gonna put these word processing motherfuckers out of business.
The Acme Cutting Company. We're not willing to give up the fight yet. Mike got a few tricks up our sleeve.
Microsoft Word.
That word shit.
Me and the whiteout guy got something going on you don't know about.
I'd like to introduce you to the phonograph. Mary had a little lamb, her fleece was white as snow.
I gotta tell you guys, though, actually I'm doing a more innovative thing. Actually, 5 of the guys in the show came together. We figured if Trump can pick 18 great contestants, we could take 5 of us, and we started a men's grooming line. It's like the best men's shaving and skincare line out there. It's called Amenity. And
Amenity, I got it. It's got the word men in it. That's
yeah,
clever.
Exactly.
Clever,
and it's actually available at Barney's New York currently right now. We're the spokespeople for it, and you can get it online at getamenity.com. Everybody should go out there and go to getamenity.com and pick up a sample.
Is your typesetter printing up flyers for it right now as we speak on the printing press?
Do you have a little child with a big cap on selling your...
Extra! Hey, mister, this is Amenity.
Right outside of Barney's.
Look, I want to know. Guys, I really want to know.
Big crippled polio braces on his legs.
I want to know from you guys. Who did you guys think were the hottest girls in the show? So I want to hear your opinion.
I like the chick with the crutches that broke her leg doing the Islanders thing.
Rebecca, she's very cute. She's very cute.
Yeah.
She's Jewish, just like me. We got along very well.
Yeah. What happened with the whole Star Wars thing now? It seems like you guys dropped the ball.
Well, here's what happened. I've never seen Star Wars.
How could you not see Star Wars?
Oh, I'm going to hear from you guys now? I'm going to hear from you guys?
But that's just it. Everyone must be saying that because it's such a part of popular culture that, it's almost weird to have not seen it.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 24. I haven't seen it because I'm not a geek like you guys. I mean, I don't
Brian, you have no idea.
It's not so much geek.
It's not a geek movie.
I understand if I had models of Star Wars craft hanging from my bedroom ceiling.
Right.
Bad example. If Opie had models,
well, just like his family business, his movie watching, he's way behind. He's still
I've seen Citizen Kane.
Yeah, he's still watching that first movie where the spaceship crashes into the moon.
Buck Rogers in the 21st century.
I don't get science fiction, and I'm glad that I was fired for not because I was not creative. I was fired for missing a meeting. I was late to a meeting.
Yeah, but we talked about that. We're New Yorkers here. You're dumb, man.
No,
you're from New York and you decide to leave.
I maintain the fact that it takes 15 minutes, around 15 minutes to get from 50th Street to 26th Street. There's no question about that.
Absolutely not. Especially in the business world. You're not a radio guy like us where we can be late for shit. In business, it's all about being on time. So you leave a little early. If you get there early, then you go to Starbucks or something.
Well, here's the thing. We were doing research because we had no idea about the movie, so we want to know what the hell is Lucasfilms.
What the hell is Lucasfilms?
He's trying
now
to be
you're
extra
kidding,
cool,
right?
Yeah, he's trying to be extra cool because he knows who Darth Vader is. He knows who Luke Skywalker is. It's a part of culture.
Dude,
it's not like a geek thing.
You can't be in business and not know what Lucasfilms is.
Well, that's not true because
No, it is true.
No, it's not true because Josh, who got fired 2 casts ago for Dick's Sporting Goods, he has never seen Star Wars. Also, he called me last night. He's like, "Bro, I kind of feel for you, man. I've never seen Star Wars either."
But I mean, not know what Lucasfilms are, even if you haven't seen Star Wars.
I'm exaggerating.
All right.
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a basic question. When they gave you this task, right?
Yes.
Couldn't you just go home that day and fucking go to Blockbuster and get the movies?
Okay, the thing is, you have about 48 hours to come up with the concept and build it.
2-hour movie, okay.
So you don't have time to watch 2-hour movies because you have deadlines.
Dude, you throw it on the background while you're shooting around your ideas and stuff.
But when the whole premise of what you're working on for 48 hours depends on a knowledge.
They gave us a copy of the DVD. They gave us a copy.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and we watched the trailer and we saw things like that. But you got to get a full grasp of the actual franchise. So it's not really about the movie itself. It's about the Star Wars franchise with the Battlefront 2 and the Revenge of the Sith. And, you know, you got to know why the characters are the way they are. And quite frankly, I really didn't
Have
know.
you heard of the Internet? I know you're still in the
printing press.
I know you guys are still doing the printing press thing, but the Internet, you get the Cliff Notes.
That's why we were late, because we were on the Internet.
What's his pop culture?
I gotta ask, Brian, what movies do you enjoy recently? Let's say.
Recently.
Yeah.
I liked the 40-Year-Old Virgin. That was a pretty funny movie.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, it did well. People kind of liked it, but you know, a little.
I liked comedies. I'm a big fan of comedies. Science fiction doesn't really float my boat.
No, big effect movies. You don't
Terminator.
Really? Terminator, things like
I
that.
Terminator. I like Terminator. I like drama. I like comedy. You guys ever seen the movie Boiler Room?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Aliens.
Alien. It's science fiction. I've never really seen Alien. I think I've caught it on HBO like for like a half hour. I'm like, this sucks. I'm turning it off.
Wow.
You turned off Aliens?
Do I what?
That's impossible.
He didn't, yeah.
You
This
can't
dude,
turn off
he's
Aliens.
Not, he didn't turn off Aliens. He's doing this to be hipper than hip. You know what? This guy walks around and does the gun fingers. He does that when he meets you. I can tell. This is bullshit. He goes and he goes, hey. He makes a click noise and he points at you and he calls you Skiddly-Woo and Chief. Fucking lion ass. He turned off Aliens. You can't turn Aliens off.
I've never really seen it.
Oh.
I gotta be honest. I don't like science fiction. It doesn't. I think it's very dorky, nerdy. I don't want guys.
Nerdy and dorky. Dude.
Yeah. Dude, like you guys, nerdy and dorky.
Dude, Brian, you have no idea.
The truth of the matter
is, sit
is,
here and try to defend that one.
It's such a part of pop culture that nerdy and dorky is like going to a Star Trek convention. That's nerdy and dorky, but you can't put that in the same.
What I will tell you though is that because I got fired for not seeing Star Wars, I sure as hell now am never going to see Star Wars.
Wow. Oh, wow. You're really making a statement.
You'll show Lucas. You'll show him.
Yeah, I'll show him. Here goes his $8 from me.
Wow.
So Brian, what do you, I don't know, what's your goals, I guess, for the future? Did you learn anything from The Apprentice, you know?
I always consider The Apprentice a crash course MBA. I think I've learned a lot of business skills. I've met a lot of great people and a lot of great contacts. I had the opportunity to talk to you guys, which has been my all-time dream in my world. Oh, my God, I'm so happy.
Shut up. I don't think this is going well. Where did we get off on the wrong foot?
You're always going to get off. You're always going to get off on the wrong foot because this is Captain Confidence. This is This is boardroom. This is Wall Street. This guy, you got to catch him and look at him to get this. Hey, skiddly, pow, smash. Just walking around with he has a little like instrument that has special effects, sound effects that go boom, boom, and roll, zoo.
That's one thing I get from watching The Apprentice. Thank God I was
that fake confidence horseshit.
I wouldn't hang out with any of these guys.
Yeah, these cornball, phony confidence.
There was a time in my life I'm like, man, should I go the suit route? Fuck, The Apprentice show is reminding me absolutely
He's so cool, but he won't say anything about the guy that called him a dick on TV. He won't say anything about Trump's hair, nothing, because he might get a job with him.
Trump has a little bit of temporary Alzheimer's. He comes in and he says one thing, and the next day he contradicts himself. Like the boardroom stuff, I feel, is like a game. I mean, he comes out and he's, Brian, you're very disappointing, why are you this way? And he drills on certain things. He talks about homosexuality, and all of a sudden, if you knock down, see Bob Barker sitting in that wheel, and it's like a game show. It's a freaking game show.
You know what, though? He doesn't even have time to watch his own show. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't. He doesn't even know. He didn't know I was the project manager 3 weeks prior. He's like, you were the project manager? I was like, yeah, you said that you were very impressed with me. He's like, oh, I didn't really realize that. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have time for this bullshit, man. He gets the cliff notes, he goes into the boardroom, says a few things, and he moves on. Yeah, exactly. Then he doesn't even remember your name, Brian. His hair goes up to the suite and fucks him out of here. He doesn't remember you. Yeah, exactly. He has no idea who you are. Oh, he does now. I mean, I've spoken to him. He does not know who you are. Well, I actually spoke to him yesterday before I got fired. I spoke to him on the phone.
Is he looking at investing in a printing press company?
Where can we pick up the Felonium Gazette with the A 7-page. Whatever it is, who gets it?
Do people work there? It's like third generation, you said? Is it like ink on their hands and stuff? And
steam?
We don't use ink anymore. It's all digital presses.
Oh, yes, I picture like pistons and steam.
No.
Extra, stop the presses!
Someone put coal in or something. There's coal being loaded.
State of the art. All right, here's the big question for Brian. Brian, what's your goal for the future?
My goal.
I saw that coming a mile away. I saw that coming a mile away. What's your goal for the future?
Hey, Rocket Man, boo-doo, bass, bass, boom.
Hey! And like his friend Dean, he calls him Dino. Yo, Dino! Yeah. Hey, lunch? You want a lunch, man?
Hey, Anster!
Hey, Oster,
what you guys doing after this? Boom, bam, boom. Let's go out to the... Come on, dude. It'll be a great blast.
The Deanster.
Hello?
You guys hang up on me?
No, not at all. What happened to your phone, Brian?
Are you on a cell?
No, you just said hang up. No signal problem.
Are you on a cell?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from my cell phone, right up downstairs of NBC Studios.
There must be a bad connection there.
Anytime someone calls from down there, because we took a call from someone from Seinfeld there, and anytime they call from there, it cuts out.
Yeah, Brian, we were just fucking with you. So what's your goal for the future?
This guy can't fall for it 3 times. No way, right? What are you thinking? People are saying he's really stupid.
He might be that dumb.
He'll be back.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You think?
And you think he'll be back for a third?
Because one time it could be the signal. Twice it still could be, especially if we say it was the signal.
If you have Ben answer the phone first, he'll believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, we'll put you right through kind of thing.
Yeah, well, all right.
Oh, my God.
I'm waiting, but...
What a tool.
Let's go to Corey. We'll stall a second here. Corey from Monroe?
Yeah.
What's up, Corey?
What's up, boys?
Hey.
I have a news piece for you.
Okay.
You listen to the radio, and all week you hear, on Friday, the arch enemy will be revealed.
Well,
no.
You're right.
That's exactly it.
It's not a tease.
All right, it really isn't a tease. It's
You're
just
a big tease.
It's a rescheduling.
It's just got to be done the right way, that's all.
All right, love you anyway, guys.
That guy was putting geeks and nerds and dorks in the same category of anybody who watches any science fiction.
It's just, he's trying to invent a personality.
Yeah.
He's not sure what. He's
Turn
24.
off aliens.
He's goofy.
Oh,
He just
fuck
graduated.
He's trying to be too cool for the room when he doesn't even know what cool is.
Exactly. Bang, bang. Finger air guns, and they exist. Never listen. Hey, man, so how's your family? Man, my mom's not doing well. Bang! Schooling pass!
Let's take a break.
I got to get those TPS reports in. Pew, pew. I'm going to go to the Deanster.
All right, listen. Quick break. We get back. We'll do news teases. Promise. All right, and then we got to figure out if we do Tyra Banks' stuttering special or, well, we got...
I want the stuttering, but I also see Regis Philbin's Christmas song.
We could say that for next week because we got...
Yeah, why?
Well, because we got Patrice in here and there's a black guy that wants
Silent Night.
There's a black guy that wants to get rid of Whitey. That could be good, too.
Oh, that'll be delicious.
Isn't that just every black guy?
And can I say,
we get the black perspective today.
I got a long drive today. Can I please get somebody to get me the bum blues?
Oh, you want that one?
Please, can I get a copy of that?
Grey Wolf.
I beg of you.
Why don't we play the Grey Wolf thing again going into break?
Good God Almighty, that touched me, man. I drank last night.
Patrice a tissue before you play
this. This is a homeless guy that sang off the cuff on our show one day, and Drew Boogie put it to music, and we really believe with just a little more help, this could be a huge hit. I'm telling you. Hit it.
Let's see how this comes out. All right?
They're right there. All right, here we go.
I got to break.
Oh, this is nice. This is a story about a man. He always was so lonely at night. But his voice was rowdy. You could hear it all through this train station. And I'm going to sing this one. This is about Tippy Toe Tommy.
Let's go while we go.
It's late at night, and I have nowhere to go.
in the city. What the hell was that? Hammerstein?
I don't know. They're great live.
Live, unbelievable show. Just the crowd going animal.
Hey, I just got a little communique from someone that's up there in the organization.
So did I.
And they're talking about these cubicles and how they're going to go away.
How high up was your guy that you were getting a communique from?
I think your communique was higher.
Oh, okay.
Because Eric Logan called you. Doesn't he know we're doing a radio show?
The door is very important.
I know it sounds like we're not really doing anything, but we're actually doing.
Hilo said he was listening and going, I know you got to go, but he just wanted to keep me informed that the door is on its way.
You know what he told me last night? He goes, do you realize that I spent 4 hours on Anthony's door?
I love Elo.
This is a guy that doesn't even have time to eat lunch. He's like the guy at XM.
He knows about keeping the important talent happy in this organization.
He's got deals he's about to announce, but he threw all that on the back burner to get Anthony his door for his
very important. The SRX.
Thank you, the SRX.
Caddy SRX. And then I wound up getting phone calls at home yesterday from 4 or 5 people. I mean, bang, one right after the other. Caddy dealer owners, body shop people, all these people going, I hear you have a door problem. And then I get a call, hi, I don't want to say his name, but he says his name, from General Motors. I hear there's an issue with a door that I am just sitting, and I'm fielding these calls like,
And you're just comfortable with that whiteness.
Oh, I love it.
Wouldn't even...
Patrice, the entitlement I feel.
God, why don't you buy a yacht?
I'm thinking about it.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
Oh, with a sweater with an anchor on it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Another sweater tied around your neck.
Chris in the boat, Pookie. Okay. Big boat.
Oh, man.
The teak on my boat is not varnished properly. I'll be all angry.
Anthony's like, that's more like it. Here's what I would do. I would go, you effing phonies, you calling me, you knew this, I've been, and all this, I would let them know that they're being phony, but you're like, now that's getting things done.
I'm getting things done right.
Getting things done right.
I don't care what perception people have or what if they're being phony in helping me in any way. If any of that stuff happens, as long as it gets done, I don't care.
Who do you call when your air conditioner's broke? Do you even think about doing it yourself?
The guy. I've called the guy, whoever the guy is. It's an air conditioning place.
You don't even think about doing an air conditioning. He was an air conditioning guy. He was the ultimate working class dude.
Here's how it is.
Do you still remember how to do that?
I would absolutely be able to go into an attic on a summer day and bring from nothing, where there isn't even a hole in the ceiling for a grill, nothing. At the end of the day, you will have central air conditioning, and it will be running quietly and cool in your house. I could do that. But now, and I can still do it, I won't even change the fucking filter that goes in the air conditioning. I would make the landlord come over and change the filter. I will call the guy who had to come. This guy schleps his tools over, and I go, there's a condensate leak. There's the water that comes out of an air conditioner. It's got to be taken out of your house. Sometimes it leaks in the attic and makes a little bubble in your ceiling. Had that happen, call the guy, he comes with his tools, and I'm looking at him going, that was me. That was me coming to the house.
Anthony's like an old slave, man.
That's right.
He really is. You know what you are? You're hunky rich.
I'm hunky rich. You're right.
It's like I buy rings and things. Like, white people, what I do in jewelry, you do in entitlement. I enjoy this.
He's an old slave.
You buy shit,
and I just cotton anymore. He knows how to do it, but he's not going to actually go out and do it.
I do it, yeah.
All right, listen.
Well, let me tell you something. I used to put in the air conditioner way back on, I believe it was 37. 1930 and 7. I went out there putting in the air conditioning. But not no more. Not no more. I let other people do it for me now because I got the respect and entitlement that I so deserve.
That's me now. And I talk like that to the guy.
Hey, someone find out what Francine's going to do for us today, because we're going to have to blow off someone around here.
I saw her in the office when I went to call Elo. And Than is sitting there, and she's going on and on about something. And Than, I swear to you, if there was any sharp object in there, he would have put it through his head.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
He is freaking out in there. And he's polite as anything.
Shit. She wants to do the news. All right, we got to do news teases first. We're going to try to do
What did we say we were coming back with? You promised.
News teases. We're going to do that. We got to do like a speed hour. I'm telling you. We got to do a speed hour and get through some of this shit that's in front of me here. There's some great stuff. We got to do the black guy that wants to get rid of Whitey. We got Francine.
I mean, just cover instant feedback in one fell swoop
Could
here.
Francine come back on Monday?
But fuck yourselves. I worked hard for a living. I worked hard all my life, motherfuckers.
They're calling you
Anthony Stern.
Oh, yeah.
They're calling me. Relax. Ramon, change my filter. I worked hard.
All right, here we go. News teases, Anthony. So we gave you the explanation what this is all about, right?
Yes.
We're still looking for the greatest news tease of all time. So far, this is in the lead. And we're looking for you guys around the country to send in the news teases from your local news. No one's doing that for us.
No, do it from around the country.
Please.
What makes a great news tease is, and why this is such a good example of a great news tease, it's panicky. You hear it and panic. And there really is such... It's something that really probably isn't going to ever happen.
Sure. Patrice, listen to this one, so...
One city wants to pack all their sex offenders into a 3-block area. Problem is, it could be right next to your house.
What the who? What the fuck is it?
Who the hell's not watching?
Who the hell's not watching?
Who's not watching that?
The greatest news tease ever, right there. We're trying to beat that one.
And how would it ever happen?
Ladies and gentlemen, if elected, I will put sex offenders in a 3-block area in your neighborhood.
There's no politician, no guy in charge that is going to make a 3-block radius of sex offenders in a neighborhood where it's like, here's Maple Street, and on the odd side is the self-respecting working guy, and the even, well, there's just a bunch of pedophiles, kid touchers, rapists.
He's thinking about calling it Escape From We'll Tell You What City.
Trench coat stores popping up all over the place.
Kurt Russell will be a special snake plissken will come in and tell you the snake.
He's got to get the people out.
But anyway, that's where the bar is. We're trying to beat that news tease. We got brand new ones today. You ready to do this?
Yes, I love the news tease.
Here's the first one.
Still ahead tonight, a big story. Could a bird flu epidemic hit the U.S., and what can you do to protect yourself?
Yeah,
well,
this has been huge news.
That's the bird flu.
The bird flu. Right now, what they're doing is tracking it. I've noticed now that Vietnam has gotten the bird flu.
Yep.
And they've had their first case in Australia, I believe.
Something like that.
And now they're just showing you, look, here it is.
Here it is. One here, one there.
It is. They're not saying that.
And look, this one's a little closer to the United States.
And they're calling it a pandemic.
Pandemic.
But only 63 people died.
Yeah.
And I'm talking only should be applied to 63 people.
And when it's worldwide, that's
not a pandemic. I mean,
if it's a fucking classroom and you say 63, that's a lot of people.
Right.
If it's worldwide 63.
All right.
I mean, at some point they said 63 people died when AIDS came out. You know.
Yeah.
63 people died so far. Then it became what it is. But I don't think bird flu.
Pandemic. And so far, it hasn't been passed from person to person.
Right.
Yet. It's only gone from birds to people.
This is our new Y2K. In the end, it's going to be a bust.
Or Ebola.
It's going to be a bust.
Remember Ebola was going to creep?
Oh, my God. Ebola.
Huge.
Do you know why I learned how to not be scared of Ebola? Watching scientists, got to give them respect. The reason Ebola will never be shit is because first of all, you catch it, and then you die.
There's no chance.
That's why it's not going to be a big deal.
You're not sitting there at the airport.
2 tickets to Pittsburgh.
With shit and blood coming out your ass.
No stopovers. I really don't have time. Yeah, but they failed to tell us this when it was going down.
You get it. You die.
The Ebola thing is still out there, and about 10 years ago, it was all the rage. We were all going to die from Ebola.
Contagious as a motherfucker, but, you know.
Remember the hot zone and how because they're burning down the rainforest, now the Ebola's coming out of the forest, and it's going to come to America.
What do you think the Thriller and Black Album, the top all-time platinum disease scare is of all time? Like, who is AIDS number one?
It had to be AIDS.
Or Ebola? Ebola was number one for me.
Yeah, but no, you know what? AIDS had to be the all-time hit. AIDS is the hit.
But AIDS is still going, though. The AIDS is like
that plague thing.
No, fucking celebrities died of the fucking AIDS. That's what put them as a hit.
But yeah,
that's
AIDS
the
is
We
still
Are the
going.
World of
It's
fucking
like,
diseases.
They really are like Led Zeppelin. It's the Eagles album of diseases.
Still putting out the hits. The fucking AIDS.
That's the Eagles album.
They're still selling out Madison Square Garden.
Other diseases are jealous. Oh, those hacks. AIDS ain't nothing but a hack.
The one-hit wonder diseases. Yeah,
right. Fucking, this bird flu is still playing small clubs.
Hey, so where you from? Get a job.
The Sharona of diseases. I remember seeing fucking bird flu down there when they were nobody.
Ebola was horrifying.
That was hardcore, man.
Horrifying.
The description of how you go, bleeding from the eyes and ass and mouth, and you're puking, and like every fucking hole had blood and shit coming out of
And
it.
then that movie, Dustin Hoffman movie?
Yeah.
Hot Zone or what? Well, it was based on the book
the
Hot
monkey,
Zone or
the
whatever.
fucking monkey.
Ebola thing, yeah.
Outbreak.
Thank you.
And that scared me more. It's like, and then they gotta kill everybody in this. But if I have Ebola and you have Ebola, we both are dead in tomorrow.
Yeah. That's why it's only like fucking somewhere in Africa. One little place gets Ebola. No one else has got it. You never hear fucking, we have gotten the Ebola. It's never France fucking. Holy shit, mate! I got the Ebola. It's fucking. It never leaves the clicking talking guys.
Oh, blue God! That's the AIDS of Africa. You go, you take a bitch out. You go, hey baby. So
if AIDS wasn't the AIDS of Africa, that would be the AIDS of Africa.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
That is a fucking petri dish over there.
Let's go to Kansas. George, what do you got?
I'm terrified of mad cow disease still.
Oh, the mad cow disease.
Yeah. Mad Cow had some hits.
Mad cow disease
had some hits.
Mad cow still out there.
Definitely
in the
not
mid to late 90s, they did all right for
Everyone
themselves.
was afraid of eating steak and.
They were kind of like the Pearl Jam of disease.
Pearl Jam.
They had a good run.
It doesn't have any tribute diseases.
No. But every so often, you still enjoy hearing about it.
The mad cow disease still putting out CDs, but not as many people are buying them right now.
Yeah, mad cow. That was a big one.
Here's another news tease about the bird flu.
Bracing for bird flu.
Is New York City ready for an outbreak? Why some are saying no way.
No way!
And again, they use that perfect example why some are saying.
Yeah.
They did a whole thing on this of how they use these sources that are nobody.
Don't exist.
People are saying. Some say, and there's no accountability. They could blurt shit out where it's like, some are saying Martians are orbiting right now as we speak. Oh, some are, huh?
But the whole thing you guys were saying about conspiracies, right? Do you don't think, like how you said somebody would snitch at some point?
Yes.
You don't think one of the newscasters, if they said, okay, say somebody, and somebody goes, well, who's somebody we're making up? And they won't go, I'm not going to fucking do this.
On a low level like that, they're keeping their fucking job.
Yeah.
They're just keeping their job. They're happy to be. You think any one of these, we give the news with dignity and respect, and we respect our living. Not one of these motherfuckers is thinking of news first, my ass, my paycheck, my job second. It is their paycheck. The whole credibility factor and I love Regan's bit. A team you can trust. A news team you can trust. He goes, what's on the other channel? I don't like that guy. He's surly. I can't trust him. He goes, there's a fire uptown. Maybe. I can't trust this guy. Like, none of them. It's not about trust. They don't care. If their fucking producer tells them, here's the copy, some people are saying, oh, well, I'd like to know who the source is. Yeah, you want to know who the source is? All right, cash your severance and go find your fucking source.
Jesus.
Another disease, Frank in Florida. Frank in Florida.
Hey, guys, how about SARS? Where the hell did SARS go?
SARS! Where are they now? SARS! SARS is like Danny Bonaducci, motherfucker.
SARS had a huge hit last year.
It was like, come on, Eileen.
All over, right. Exactly.
But Chinese people, it's not come on, Eileen, it's come on, Eileen, us, but the Canadians, it destroyed Canada's film industry.
Yep.
It moved filming to Vancouver because
Toronto.
No. It was in Toronto, and what's the Puerto Rican? Jennifer Lopez said, I'm not doing a movie in Toronto. The SARS.
The SARS.
They moved movies to Vancouver away from SARS. SARS had a big hit. SARS had two big hits.
Yeah.
SARS was like Culture Club.
The two-hit wonder.
I'll tumble for you.
VH1 did a whole show on two-hit wonder.
Come, and I'll tumble for you.
Brother Joe has a song about SARS. It's quick. Why don't we play this really fast before we move on? Hit it, Eric.
This one.
I love this. Listen to this.
Sick with the SARS, I cough and I wheeze, that incurable illness. Thank the Chinese for SARS. Infected with SARS, I cough, I'm in pain. I must have got it from that chink on the plane with SARS. Sickened by SARS, and it really shows. My right lung exploded and blew out of my nose. It's SARS. Chinese gave me SARS. I am very sick, but I'm not like them with their really small height and SARS.
What do you say, Brother Joe? Huh? These guys with their parodies, amazing.
People are bringing up a few more diseases. My grandma's still afraid of the swine flu.
The swine flu.
That's like a Benny Goodman tune.
That's
on the 40s channel here on XM.
Definitely an 8-track thing.
Yeah, that's old school.
Did you hear the one called swine flu?
Swine flu. And then West Nile virus.
West Nile?
Come on, the mosquitoes.
That still runs around making a song or two.
Do you think, what is that like? Kind of a guy that went solo and then comes back? U2?
U2.
But that's huge. U2's like cancer.
That's true. U2 doesn't go away.
Yeah.
West Nile is just, it's not, it's a, you know what it is? It's an underground hit. It was Nirvana before,
like an indie
Teen Spirit. It was
like an indie band.
You know what? It's like, you know what? People will get mad if you're scared of West Nile. They'll go, motherfucker, I was scared of West Nile 2 years before you were scared of West Nile.
That's like if Kurt killed himself before Nevermind. Like it was gonna be the thing, but something happened.
But something happened. Like just like tattoos. West Nile is. Hey, salmonella and any food eating salmonella, E. coli.
E. coli was big.
Dude, take this bit and run with this on stage, man. Run with this, because some comedians are going to grab this motherfucker.
SARS is a genius one, man. That's definitely.
Let's go to Jack in Boston. Jack?
Hey, AIDS wasn't scary enough. How about the super AIDS?
Yeah, what happened to super AIDS?
Super AIDS.
For a minute, yeah.
For like 10 minutes, right?
You know what that was from? That was from what drug that makes them go crazy? Methamphetamines?
Oh, yeah, crystal meth.
Crystal meth makes you crazy, and it makes you be able to fuck forever. And they were saying that this methamphetamines was making super AIDS, and you nothing can cure it.
Yeah, because it was like crystal meth gay guys would just be banging ass until it's just like ground round. You know, you're exchanging fucking fluid. You can see a sensitive gay guy like, ooh, ow. You know, we'll be gentle. But a guy on crystal meth, he's just slamming that shit till it looks like a volcano. just pow.
Like a spear. Like an exploding cigar.
Oh,
that was fucking brilliant.
Was that on TV?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah. What season was that?
It's like this past season.
Oh, it's this season? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just blowing it out now, man.
Oh.
And then, of course, on our old show, we had Stephen Lynch do the FBA song.
Yeah, but
he doesn't like to acknowledge the song at all.
No.
Maybe we'll play it before the end of the show.
Oh, my God. Everyone has AIDS.
Hey, so...
You've got the AIDS. I like the fact that they were able to get people talented enough to do
that barbershop to sing those words, you know? Because I can't picture those guys going, well, that sounds like a fun little ditty. Let me get the boys, and we'll put our little straw hats and striped shirts on. Like the same guys that go through Disney with the banjos. And Mickey Mouse is a happy mouse. And, you know, let's just get him talking about fucking AIDS.
Oh, like Barney from when he sings Salt Soap. Salt Soap.
That's great stuff, man.
All right, why don't we get back to the news teases?
All right.
That's where we were, I think.
Bird flu.
Bird flu. There you go. There's a tangent for you.
You think do you predict many hits for bird flu?
It's gonna. It's gonna have a good album.
It's gonna have a good album.
Yeah, it'll have the sophomore jinx though. Second CD's gonna stink.
You think?
All right, here we go. The next news tease.
And they wanted to see Chicken Little, but they got a big shock when a local theater showed to a room full of kids.
That's brilliant.
Thank God.
Yeah. It wasn't little at all. Chicken Little. Yeah, that's good chicken. Yeah, chicken fucker.
Yeah, we happen to have the audio of what they showed at the movie theater. Yes, this is what they show the kids instead of Chicken Little.
Macht Spaß? Du Hühnerficker. Ja, ich bin ganz wild auf diese Hölle.
Only the Germans. Ja.
Ja. Nun wird's gut. Ja, gleich.
Hey, Mommy, this isn't Chicken Little.
Do you think they knew? Like, did you think they knew as kids that they was going? You know, this. What is
Chicken Little, Mommy?
The rest of the chicken coop there were crying right along with the
it's so sad, that poor chicken.
I like it was just buck, 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 buck. Like you know exactly when that Nazi cock went right in there. Fucking guy, little chicken holocaust.
Right, back to the news teases here. How they make us watch longer.
This teen wanted to get high. She didn't use drugs, but what she did use killed her. Could your kids try this dangerous stunt?
Oh, I don't know. Could they?
What motherfuckers?
What is it?
Peanut butter.
Oh, shit. Now I'm screwed. What type? They will just try to scare the shit out of you.
It is evil, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. There's
beyond evil.
There's
like, tell
nothing
me
more.
now, or don't say anything till the news.
Yeah.
There is no reason for it.
When people come and try to argue this assault on the media thing with us, shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. No reason to do this.
Here's the worst they should do. On the news, they should go, oh, shit, I'm glad the news is on now, because we got to tell you something. It's coming up.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about? Hurry up, news. Well, come on. Weather.
Yeah.
Peanut butter going to fuck you up.
If it was that important, they'd be like, skip the credits, skip the commercials, skip your team, the news team Ford. Skip all that. Oh, my God. The toy's going to kill the kids. Get them off it right now. Fucking teeter-totter. It's serial number 38569. Go look at it right now. We'll just sit here and wait while you look at the number. We won't say another fucking word. Look at the number. See if it's that number.
And then we'll get to sports.
Here's a picture of the teeter-totter.
Yeah.
Again, that's teeter-totter. Fuck the weather. It's sunny out. You see what it's like outside?
Screw the gay weather guy. We gotta get to this shit.
Children are dying.
Oh, my God, we did it. We saved lives. Okay.
Saved lives.
Okay.
There.
What you want to talk about now?
Not during the fucking TV show you're watching.
Yeah.
We love this. News teases. Here's the next one.
Bus cops are after a busy burglar. This guy likes to target women who live alone. Find out where he's on the prowl.
Great. Could you give me a borough, you bitch? A borough. One, if you say Brooklyn, you know I'm okay in Queens.
How about an area code?
An area code.
That's
right.
too much to ask. An area code.
And how about the time she's telling you? Okay,
yeah.
at 5. Now, I could be raped at, what, 10:18?
Now what? There's some bitch just watching with a big basket of laundry. She's got to go to the laundry room in the building downstairs. Just going, fuck it, dirty drawers tomorrow.
Did you see some bitch getting raped with the news truck 10 feet behind? Going, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Wait. No.
Thanks, is this the house? Is this the house right here? This is the rape house? All right, relax, everybody.
She's getting raped while the news is on her own TV.
That was horrible, Bill.
We'll let you know where it is. It's in my ass.
As she's doing the rape shower, finally she hears in the other room where this fucking guy was. Gee, thanks a lot.
The rape shower. Oh, the fetal position.
Bastards.
Oh, damn it.
Bastards.
What'd you say, Anthony? Thanks. Oh.
Thanks for the fucking location. Fuck.
There was a horrible rape. We were the first year because we were 5 feet away.
Looking at our watch.
All right. News teases. Let's go with the next one here. It's about babies.
Plus babies. A terrorist threat? See why some are being allowed on planes.
Okay, I can't even. I have images in my head all of a sudden of exploding babies. That's all that conjured up in my head. Terrorists. Wait, are they using the babies, or is there a danger to the babies on the plane?
Let's try this.
Is it a baby bomb?
Let's try to figure this one out.
Plus babies. A terrorist threat? See why some are being allowed on planes.
It could go either way. Don't allow them on the plane because there's a threat to the babies on the planes because of terrorists.
No,
or
they're using the babies as you know.
As what? What could you possibly put in a baby?
Shit, the fertilizer. I just feel that's not bomb material. That's my baby shit on it. So. I keep thinking of Finster from Bugs Bunny. Finster, why are you going near the cockpit?
Oh, Finster, baby! Finster, get away from that cockpit door! Finster, you're a naughty baby!
Coochie catchy!
Coochie coo! Coochie coo! Oh, Jesus, I was touching the baby!
Oh, it's a midget. And he going through it, he goes, I just shit myself.
Look how cute you are. Yes. Where are you and the baby? Oh, my God, the baby exploded. Coochie, hoo. Coochie.
I'll disguise the bomb as a baby and make it look like an accident. Now I gotta go back to the terminal and get another baby. You dad burned rabbit.
Yosemite. Okay, rabbit, land the plane.
Oh shit!
I want you to take that baby into the plane and get rid of him.
And then tell him to shut up. Shut up.
All right, I guess if there was an exploding baby on the plane, we'd know about it. Let's go looking for exploding babies in the city. Come on out, exploding baby. I know you're hiding in there. If I had an exploding baby, would I put him in this airplane? Would he be in this overhead?
Oh, would he be? Okay, Rocky, you convinced me. I'll go back to the terminal.
News teases. Here's the next one.
Exploding baby.
Oh, this is even better. Listen to this.
Tonight at 10, convicted sex offenders. But you won't find them on the public registry. Why, they're protected on a secret list. Tonight at 10.
Secret list?
Who's hoarding that list? Who's sitting there going,
you can't see.
Got a list of pedophiles and creeps that want to touch children. Could we get a hold of that so maybe we could keep up? No! It's a secret. No one has a secret list. No one's hiding a secret list of pedophiles. Fucking news, man.
Secret list.
Unbelievable. Go chase yourself.
Exploding baby. Them's no babies, them's fidgets. Fucking stymie.
Go chase yourself.
Here we go. Here's the next one. The audio might suck. Let's listen in here.
Today, Rescue 4 goes undercover like never before. Somewhere so dangerous, we had to go in disguise, past guns, past guards, to expose something happening here that you need to see. And you will see it all on hidden camera. It could be your neighbor's children. What are they up to? A disturbing Rescue 4 undercover investigation. Today, starting at 6, only on local 4 news.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That gave no information and scared the living shit out of me.
Because this guy...
That was a fucking movie trailer.
Yeah. How do these fucking news people hire this Fantastic Four movie coming soon? Like the trailer guy.
In your town. Coming for your children. Yeah, it's the movie trailer.
That's the trailer guy.
And he's talking about he had a disguise. They needed disguises. They slip past guns. And it could be something to do with your neighbors and their children. That was so dangerous with zero information.
Yeah. And not where it is. That could be in Iraq, which is not even a story.
No.
That one was outside New York, so keep sending them in. We need these.
Petrified.
We need your help, America.
The scary
Your local
guy
news is doing this. Just tape the news and send them in to Steve.
And they got the music. Boom, boom.
Yeah, like a movie trailer.
Boom, boom. It could happen to you. Boom, boom. Walking down the street. Boom, boom. Are you wearing shoes?
I am. Take them off.
And you're fucked.
Yeah. I gotta take my shoes off.
We have one more, unfortunately. News teases.
Earthquakes, hurricanes, tidal waves, war, and disease. Signs that some say point to the end of days. People should be scared. Tonight, only on Fox 10 News at 9.
What? Like end of the world?
They're teasing the end of the world.
That wins. That's got to win. How do you beat that? End of the world.
End of the world.
Something's going to hit the planet and kill us all.
Yeah. Oh, they've done that one with the asteroid. An asteroid? NASA tells us an asteroid headed towards our planet, and they kind of go up at the end so they could say later that, no, it's not. So it can be close, but no closer than any other ones have come. Could an asteroid lay waste to our planet? Some say it's happened already. Ooh, the dinosaur. Some say. Oh,
some say the world is already.
There must be like a guy on the payroll, a Chinese guy named Some Say.
Another check from a Fox News.
Some say you could get this disease just by breathing.
Oh, I did say that.
Bird flu kill us all.
Bird flu very dangerous. What are the Ebola come for you?
We have list of perverts.
List perverts.
Some say there's a list of.
Some say. That means some say.
Oh, appreciate it, Some. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby. Some say, as long as it's on the payroll, we're fine.
Yeah, call Some, ask him what he thinks.
Oh, I see a very dangerous situation. A kid to play with a sandbox could be very dangerous.
Some say the sandbox could kill your children.
Yes, I did. I said that just before.
Somewhere chick be raped.
Yeah, some say very dangerous for women to walk here.
3 block of pervert.
All right, there you have it. News teasers.
Yeah, I love them.
Guys, we need your help around America. Your local news is doing this all the time, and we're really using up all the news teasers on one station here in New York, pretty much, Fox 5. We could use your help around America. So
Fox 5 is just whores with this.
Just start taping your local news. When you get a good one, send it off to Steve@FoundryMusic.com. Steve@FoundryMusic.com. His email address is up on OpieandAnthony.com, okay?
Right.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll finish the radio program with Patrice O'Neill next.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank Patrice O'Neill for helping us out the last 3 days.
Thank you.
He's going off to Canada to film a movie or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn cool.
Nice.
And you're doing Comics Come Home this weekend?
Yeah.
Up there in Boston?
Yeah.
I guess you can get tickets through Ticketmaster. It's Comics Come Home.
And it's for the Cam Neely.
Yeah.
It's a benefit for the Cam Neely House.
Man, the whole gang's going to be there. Dennis Leary, Bill Burr, Lenny Clark, Adam Ferrara, Patrice O'Neill, Brian Regan.
Oh, Regan's on this year?
Quinn and Steve Sweeney.
Love Brian.
Goes on and on and on.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good lineup.
Bill Burr will be in studio with us next week.
No Dane Cook on it?
I guess he's blown up. He's too good for this thing.
Really?
That's what happens with you guys.
Big Dane ain't on this year.
All right, we got only a few minutes left in the program. You want to try this black guy that wants to get rid of Whitey?
Yeah, let's see what he's all about.
Where's Steve? Steve got this whole thing together. A guy named, I can't even pronounce his name.
Wow. Of course not.
Camo Cambone?
It's a cartoon character.
I swear to God.
Stop it.
President of Black Beneficent Books on C-SPAN.
Camo Campbell, have you heard?
What the hell name that is?
That's how he spelled it out for me. Camo, C-A-M-M-O, right?
Yeah.
Oh, camo as in camouflage.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Cambone. And he was on, I don't know, he's president of Black Beneficent Books on C-SPAN. And he was talking shortly after Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, that's legitimate.
He had some things to say about Whitey.
Let's hear this.
No, Steve.
Well, we'll start playing it.
But what I want to say is that there are two things going on the planet now. One is that when white people came to us and said, we're going to free you, we're going to emancipate you from the plantation, what they did was extended the boundaries of the plantation and made it an international plantation.
He's onto us.
Made us think that we were free. In addition to that, they made every white person on earth a plantation master or owner.
I didn't get my card.
So there are two things in operation. We are in an international prison. It's not just in America, but everywhere we go, our people are dying. So the things that are in operation on this planet is that white people want to kill us. I want you to understand that. They want to kill you. And it has nothing to do with what kind of degree you have, what kind of car you have, what kind of title you have, what fraternity you belong to, what religion you belong to. They want to kill you because that is part of their plan.
Say it.
There are any number of reasons why they want to do that. I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out why they want to kill us. But I know that's what they want to do. And they want to do it in many different ways. Psychological, economic, cultural, spiritual, social, and biological, chemical, electromagnetic. They want to kill you.
Electromagnetic.
But they also want to make money in the process of your death.
Shit.
Now, I saw a brother when I was coming and he was smoking a cigarette. So now he's going to kill himself, but they're going to make money off of his death process.
Thank God no one white smokes.
That was talking about AIDS right there.
Was that the AIDS?
Oh, that's the conspiracy.
Yeah,
to make money off of killing us by putting things in our like there's certain drinks that they only sell to us. You know, anything that has a lot of colors and call it, you know, funky dookie drink like Honey Child Pop Soda. That's trying to kill us.
The balls of just putting the name right there in Kool-Aid. It's
cool, baby.
It's like it's got AIDS. It's got the word AIDS right in it.
Cool AIDS.
It's like almost AIDS.
But don't you guys got your black scientists that will take all these products and take a look, make sure everything's
George
going up
Washington Carver.
You see what y'all made him? Y'all made him into a nut. Damn, this goofy nigga with the peanuts. Get out of here.
Other guys are working on
everything we do. Look, first of all,
dude, we don't have time, man. We just want to feed our own families.
Really? You work from 7 to 11. You don't have time to destroy the black man?
Fuck no.
At 12:30, after you take a nap, you don't think of nothing to do?
I'm home. I can't even do it from my home base.
We don't have enough time, man. You guys are overthinking this crap.
I don't know.
We're just trying to survive, too.
Well, you're low-level white people.
Yeah.
You're not on the radar of the white people that are actually doing it.
Right, we're not in one of those square states.
But he said every white guy, you know, is in the club.
Every white guy.
We're all in the club.
Hell no, man.
You know? That fucking...
All Whitey wants is to get laid and get a sandwich. That's all we want, man.
I don't believe in all this. I don't give white people that much credit that they can destroy my life unless they shoot me like somebody else, but that they can is a master plan.
Yeah.
But, you know, I wish it was. I just wish everything. I just try to turn everything into blaming white man for some reason.
Yeah.
I want to. It's fun to do.
Is it fun for you guys?
Well, because the New Orleans thing, I was arguing with Keith, you know, Keith Robinson, and he's like, you sell out motherfucker. I said, listen, Keith, you got to understand, Keith, I want to blame white people for Hurricane Katrina. Yeah. I just want to. But how do you, I'm like, look, if that was a bunch of white people in New Orleans and that happened, I mean, first of all, it's just Mother Nature was involved with that. So it's like Mother Nature didn't pick the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we knew that should be an area to put the less fortunate. I thought it goes back to what we talked about earlier.
We put the black people there?
The less fortunate, the poorer people, you give them the worst areas in your city. You get a good view in Harlem. You get a good view uptown.
But New Orleans was destroyed. Bourbon Street was destroyed. That was
Bourbon Street wasn't as affected as people say. It was that 9th Ward there.
Damn it.
And the 9th Ward was near the levees where, you know...
But who put the black people there?
It just
the black people put the black people there.
Opie knows. You know, Opie, you're higher on
He's
the
higher
level
than I am.
What happened? Tell me, man. Let me live at least.
I get the memo. Help him out. The memo. Wow, here's a big
memo. You think one of those memos would get out?
Here's a big surprise. I flubbed the line. Jerry?
The name of the company that the guy owns is Blacknificent Books, not Blacknificent.
Oh, I'm sorry. Blacknificent.
Blacknificent?
All right, thank you, Jerry.
Magnificent.
Sorry about that. It's no surprise that I flubbed the line, though. All right, want to do a little more of this guy?
This guy's angry.
The other thing is that they want us to, if they don't kill us like they tried to kill the brother by beating him up in New Orleans, if they don't kill us that way, or shooting like they killed the brother in Cincinnati, or like they killed Malice Green in Detroit, or like they killed Greenwich up in Pittsburgh, if they don't come out right and kill us straight, they want to get us to kill ourselves. Now, these are the only 2 operations on the planet.
That's right.
The other thing is that there's only one nigger on the planet. I never use that word. This is the first time I've used it. I don't even think that word. But there's only one nigger on the planet. And the nigger that's on the planet is the one that is destroying the water, the one that's polluting the air, the one that is exploiting people and resources. And the only nigger on the planet is the white man and the white woman. And then our people are not niggers. We are imitation niggers.
What? What? I don't even know what that means.
Shut up, nigga.
I know.
Shut the fuck.
You know,
you two niggas, shut your fucking niggery mouths, you spoons.
We can say that. You can't.
That's right. You don't understand the struggle.
You know.
You've been through it.
Wow, this guy is really turning some shit around.
Wow, how do you turn that around? Nigga, shut up. You know you turn it around?
How the hell do you turn that
one around? Shut your ass up, porch monkey. Keep your fucking nigga mouth shut.
This guy's brilliant.
I give the guy a lot of credit, but I don't see that catching on.
Genius. Genius.
I don't see that one catching on. Wow.
Now, when you say that, is it the NIGGA or the ER?
Sometimes
if it's the ER, we're going to have a problem here.
If I'm saying it, and I'm using it in the context, I'm saying it with an A. Right. When I'm copying a white person saying it, I use the ER. Right. When I'm pretending to be a white guy saying the word nigga. So
you guys are giving us way too much credit.
I don't give you none. Like I tend to believe it's a social thing, it's a money thing. I don't think people with money even give a shit. They worrying about their pool being clean. Right. They're worried about it. That's what I'm saying.
About their doors being delivered
for
to
poor
their cars.
people. It's a trick. Racism is a trick against poor white people. It's to keep them focused that they should be a certain level in life because they're white, and it's the niggas' fault. And the white people that want to keep everything to themselves, they have to keep poor white people thinking that they should be like something just because they're white.
More entitled.
More entitlement.
All right, we're running out of show. One more clip from this guy.
We need one idea. And we're not thinking about a solution to the problem. We're dealing with all these other things, but these are diversions from the solution to the problem. And we have to start to think about a solution to the problem so that these young brothers and sisters who are here now, who are 15, 16, and 17, are not here 25 years later talking about these same problems. Now, how do I know that the white people know that we are going to come up with a solution to the problem? I know it because they have retina scans, they have what they call racial profiling, DNA banks, and they're monitoring our people to try to prevent the one person from coming up with the one idea. And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem.
That gets an applause break.
I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have to set up our own system and stop playing and get very serious and not be diverted from coming up with a solution to the problem. And the problem on the planet is white people.
Wow. Now, what you dead niggas got to say about that? You niggas are finished.
Oh, man. That guy's scary, though. Like he's talking like he's reasonable.
I'll tell you why he's scary to. He'll be scared to all white people because he's not sounding. He's not all. And we are. Right. Read that, brother.
He's talking all reasonable.
Oh shit, we gonna kill a motherfucking hunky. He's saying, you know, we must exterminate white people. Can I have one of those delicious cream puffs over there?
And now I will explain why we must exterminate.
He's all rational.
I have my 10-point plan. This guy's like fucking organized. I like how he got an applause break.
What would your people do if all of a sudden there was no white people on the earth? What would be the first thing?
We kill each other, man.
What
it's
would
like
be the first thing you guys would do or take?
Lighter black people would be the enemy.
If we just went, if white people just disappeared, I don't know. Because it's such a, for this country, I don't know about the rest of the world, but for this country, if black people disappeared or if white people disappeared, both of us, we coexist in that plane. We need each other to fuel that kind of hatred we have for each other. It's such a vague, blind hatred that we love to have. I love not liking white people. It's fun.
You like white people.
You niggas make me sick.
He's right, though. It is fun.
It is what it is. What the fuck you gonna do without us?
We'll end with this. There's nothing more fun than opening up the newspaper and seeing that someone was shot and killed at the 50 Cent movie. It really makes Whitey go, see?
We must put things in their popcorn.
Yeah.
We must.
The movies are dangerous.
We must put poison on their locks that they're trying to lock us out of their lives.
Did you see that at the 50 movie?
Somebody got shot?
Yeah. First day out. First fucking day out.
And that guy didn't get the memo because it wasn't a white guy.
White guy. You know what? That's what happened. If we got rid of white people, no more memos.
Yeah.
White people in charge of memos.
The fucking memos, and not one of them memos has ever slipped out.
We're very good with those memos.
Let's go to Rob in Connecticut. Rob?
Hey, how are you, man?
Hey.
He said niggers, but actually my mother was Dutch.
A little Blazing Saddles.
Very good. Blazing Saddles reference.
All right, let's say hi to Tim in New York. Tim?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, what did you learn on the show today?
I learned that white people are the new niggers.
Yeah,
and it seems the blacks are the new Nazis.
Oh, blacks are the new Nazis.
Yeah, that guy had some kind of a genocide thing going, a racicide.
We got to get a little saying.
Yeah.
Sieg Pete.
All right, here we go. We're running out of show. I want to thank my brother-in-law, Mike, for stopping by today and saying absolutely nothing. He had a mic in front of him the whole time.
Yeah.
Did you have anything, Mike?
Not if just used that guy earlier. I wasn't saying a word.
All right, very good. And Patrice O'Neill, thank you. This has been a great week of radio. We had a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll have Patrice O'Neill back in the very near
future. And Joseph
future.
Curry stopped in and said nothing.
Hey, he said some things.
I said some things.